huge glass pieces. I stepped on them and I got my foot.
Are you okay?
That's what I
Are
said.
you alive?
Jen was like, it.
I'm bleeding, guys. Like, I'm lightheaded. I don't think I'll make it.
Jen's the true trooper. She's even still here while her foot's just pouring blood.
Yeah, guys. You know, I'm just like a few liters. I'm a few liters out, but that's okay.
She's a few pints out of blood, but she'll be fine.
Like a few liters out. I'm like, damn, you have a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you underestimate.
You underestimate the power of blood.
My blood flow.
Yeah, at least vampires will like go after you and not me, so I'll be okay.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like, I have so much to spare. I really welcome it.
Jen's just like, just take my blood, just take it.
Just take it.
Just take it.
It's okay. Just literally in my shift today, I got stabbed by a knife, had box fall on me, on my knee specifically, so I couldn't walk for an hour and a half.
Who cut you? I'll kill them.
And they kept pushing boxes in my station, so they would be like an inch over every time I moved, so I was literally hitting every box corner you could possibly fucking think of. So my entire right leg is like...
Yes.
in pain.
Totally bloody and...
When I say stabbed, I don't mean like knife fully into my leg. I mean like it just kind of stabbed me when it fell on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not really like... It's like slightly deeper than a paper cut, but it just bleeds like a motherfucker because I think it's like right on top of a vein.
Damn. That's dangerous.
Yeah,
dangerous.
that's very dangerous.
Hey, my work is a safety hazard. That happened. They didn't even write the incident report up. The only reason there was an incident report from today about me was because the box fell on my knee and I couldn't walk on it for an hour.
Yikes. You had a worse day than I did. Well, kudos to
Because
you.
they don't want to do workers' comp for you because they need all the help they can get.
There's no workers' comp. I'm fine. It's just unless I physically like break something or I sprain an ankle or something like that, they won't do anything about it. They're like, oh, we'll write it up, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's stupid. And honestly, I'm always complaining to them, like, literally 50 times a shift, like, the stack of boxes is higher than my head, and it's not even, like, they're not even closed boxes, though. It's not even, like, where they're closed boxes and they're top of each other.
Yeah.
Most of them are open topped, and they're filled with random stuff. So, they're not even stacks. It's like trying to make a fucking tower out of, like...
Out of a tower.
Little, like... No, it's trying to make a tower out of those little block pieces that are rounded at the top.
Yeah.
It just eventually one thing will give and everything topples. And I'm just waiting for that day so that it sprains my ankle or breaks it or something to the point where I get workers' comp and I can say, screw you guys.
And something terrible happens.
Actually, I've never broken a bone in my body, so I'm kind of interested to know what it feels like. But that being said,
it hurts like a motherfucker.
I would never do it on purpose. Don't get me wrrong. Like I would never do that on purpose. But I'm kind of curious.
I've never broken a bone in my body either. So.
So who would? Oh, by the way, Panda. This is Jen.
Hi.
Alright guys, I'm back.
Sort of.
And are we all ready?
Yeah, well, we got to do a recap. So, who would like to do the recap?
Panda forgot what happened.
I passed out actually.
I kind of forgot what happened.
I never remember shit. So someone else.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
Well, I'm always here to fill in the gaps or correct you when you're just blatantly wrong. So.
Okay.
Like,
So.
I only remember things that happened to me, sort of. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
so
like, it's a very important event.
if I recall, so starting with our last session, Owl, one of our friends who is no longer with the group anymore, he basically tried to get revenge on Korak, which is Devil.
No, he didn't try to get revenge on me. He tried to avenge me.
Avenge you.
Different
Sorry,
story.
there
He
we
doesn't
go.
hate me. He was like my best friend.
Okay.
I was his best friend, basically.
Yeah, you were his best friend. Well, Thamur, but that was just because Thamur has a lot of money and was just kind of throwing it at him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically what happened was Korak died, and we were able to resurrect him, but Trog, aka Owl, didn't know this, so he lit the Arena Guild's home on fire. In the meantime, Thamur and I were heading to a blacksmith, but then we saw the smoke, so then we started heading to the smoke. I went back to go to sleep, and to show Trog that Korak was alive, while Thamur went to go try to put the fire out, and he managed to save their horses. Thamur was then basically confronted by the leader of the Arena Guild. I don't remember his name if someone else has the name.
Vinkus.
Vinkus, thank you.
Yeah.
So Vinkus confronted him, basically said this is all your fault, and
I'm being a nerd and I'm playing D&D right now.
What's
Online with my friends.
What? Is that your brother?
Yo.
That's your brother and his friends.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
so continuing. So Emir tried to help out. Meanwhile, I was back at the inn where Rin, aka Panda, was, and where Korak was, but Korak was just kind of resting, and so was Rin. Trog wanted to go back out to do God knows what, and I tried to convince him it was a bad idea, so he just didn't listen to me and went out. Basically, Themur came back. We decided to then go.
Okay, I'm just gonna serve
Yeah,
you Deadpool
thank you.
because I can't hear anything over him.
Thank you.
So Deadpool, when you're done talking or when you're not loudly talking with everybody around, just unmute yourself, bud.
Okay. So anyway, we decided to then take our money to the Treasure Guild to deposit some of our money because we have like a ton of it. Because we are going to be going on our new adventure.
We're so rich.
I know. I'm gonna pull up the map. We're actually we were hired to go from Westgate, which is where we are, and our manor is in Gargonia. That is where our manor is. We were hired to go to Dorlax Tower, which is right over here, to acquire a staff that can change the weather. So that is our quest. We have enough supplies and everything.
Why are we looking for a staff that changes the weather?
What?
The guy hired us. What was his name?
The guy who
that's
sold us
what
the
I'm wondering.
yeah, the guy who sold us the
Okay, cut out.
Haversack. Yeah.
I thought one of us was looking for it. I'm sorry.
Oh, come
I
on.
misheard.
Somebody please remember his name.
Oh, wait.
Jeremiah Finkel.
Jeremiah. There we go. Here.
Yeah! You get inspiration.
I
Thank
knew
you.
his name was Jeremiah. I'm terrible with last names.
Yeah, Finkel
I'm-
Tom is not.
Jeremiah
Finkelton.
I'm awful with the names, so that I would just rely on everybody else to remember. For
What's the die value on that again?
what the?
It's just a 1d6.
D6?
Okay, so Jeremiah actually gave us all the supplies. He told us that we were ready. We had one more night at the inn, so we figured, well, we'll go put all the excess of our gold away in the Treasures Guild. As we emerged from the Treasures Guild, we were attacked by Vinkus's men.
The map looks so good.
Panda.
You'll see it in a moment.
Rin was knocked down, but we managed to save her, and we managed to fight off the fighters.
Yeah, it was one shot. It was pathetic.
Yeah, it was a really bad roll and really unfortunate. But we managed to save her. We managed to fight them off. A few of them ran away. I managed to chop a man down right through the middle, which was really awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah.
And I also winked at Artorias, and he was a little scared, but you know.
Artorias is a little fearful of what we've become. Although
Yeah,
that was against someone who was
starting to
trying to
doubt
kill
our-
us, so I think it was
Yeah.
sort of justified in that sense.
Artorias is the resident holy man.
Yeah, so he
So,
doesn't like it when we unnecessarily are mean to people. Like, harm them.
Yeah, he's the lawful good guy who's like, yeah.
Anyway, so we managed to capture one of them, and we basically got him to confess that it was Vinctus who sent the men after us. And we decided to not really be too bothered by it, and we were just gonna focus on doing the adventure. So as we were exiting the Treasure Guild again after interrogating the last remaining man, we saw that the port was lit ablaze, which we could only assume was Trog as he was flying away into the
Don't
distance.
forget about what we did at the blacksmith.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna get to it. So we decided to go and split up and do our last purchases and anything. So I went and I bought a two-headed dog, which I believe now was an awful mistake, and it probably will eat my balls. I bought a two-headed dog. While
Yeah, basically.
No, I
you
know I
went
was
with
there
him.
for it.
yeah, you were there
I
for
just
it.
I'm just questioning his judgment call now. This change of
Yeah.
judgment call.
It's got two heads. Why wouldn't you want it?
You didn't really miss too much then, Panda. If you were awake for
Yeah.
that part, that was
I
like
was.
the
I
very
think
end.
I passed out right after we got to the place because I heard about the two-headed dog, and then I kind of don't remember much of anything
Oh,
after
okay.
that.
Yeah.
I asked you your opinion on it, and you just didn't reply. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
it's alright. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't tend to pass out until it's like near the end of the session, so I'm lucky that way, but it's still bad.
Anyway, meanwhile, while that was going on, Thamior and Korak, who is now a walking, living suit of armor, his soul is basically attached to the armor, went to the blacksmith. Korak got a bunch of cool spikes all over his armor. Where were they again, Korak? Where'd you get your spikes?
I got them on my, what are they? The wrists, my bracers, basically. I got
Gauntlets, yes.
Thank you. I got them on my shins, so like front of my shins. The greaves, yep. And then I got them on my chest, on the front of my chest, and they're sort of they're made so that if I grapple someone onto my chest, the farther that they are into the spikes, the stronger they're hooked in, and then I can use them as a meat shield, especially if they're dead.
Yes.
Probably what I'm gonna plan on doing is kill someone while they're on me, and then just use them as a meat shield the whole time.
Anyway, and then Thamior also got himself an amazing sword, which we will have to go and pick up on our quest.
Gandalf, that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
Real
quick, do you guys mind if I just run to the bathroom real quick before we start this? I'll be real quick.
Because I'm looking at Jen's sheet and none of her skills are actually filled in for proficiency.
Let me see.
And on your core stats, you don't have any save proficiencies checked.
Oh no. No.
That's okay. That's
It's pretty simple.
fixed. Yeah.
It's just annoying, I think, 'cause I'm pretty sure she's done this like 3 times now.
Yeah.
No, it's just like I'm so not used to the Roll20 thing because I played it this once, right? And it was 3.5, and I played it like in a room of people, so like this is totally new worlds for me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You'll get used to it.
Roll20, it takes a little bit to adjust the first time because I know I had a little bit of trouble with it as well.
Also, do you mean to only have the 1 dagger?
I mean, I can buy more. I have 10 gold.
You should have more gold than that.
Yeah,
all you have is a
unless
dagger.
Well, I looked on the sheet. And it said that because I'm an elf, and it said elves usually have rogues usually have about 10 gold.
No. It's 10 times a die roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're a rogue. All right. Cool. So 44 times 10 gold pieces, and then you're gonna get about 10 gold pieces along with whatever background that you selected, as well as some proficiencies.
And then buy your equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Which I'm sure you're used to doing.
Which
Ain't
we
bad.
still have time until your character actually gets introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Liam's gonna introduce your character into the story, how you fit into our story.
I'll since everybody else is kind of a little bit wealthy already, I'll allow you to go ahead and I'll roll a. Let me reset my roll.
By the way, Chris and the rest of our party,
You can go ahead and add 83 gold pieces.
Okay.
what? Nice.
Aw, that's very nice, very nice.
Okay, so I'm rolling a d20, and then I'm timesing that by 10.
No. 4d4.
Okay, I'm rolling a d4, and then I'm
Yeah,
times
4
that
of them.
How much gold did you want us to add?
8, 9,
Okay.
10. So you have 183 gold.
By the way-
193 gold total, adding the 10 from your background.
This is just for Jen, Chris.
Oh, this is just for Jen, okay.
By the way, you can roll multiple die in one command if you do /r space however many
4
Yeah.
d4, 5 d4, etc.
Yeah. So like I'll just
Liam, by the way, I love the realistic picture of our haversack that you added. It's beautiful. It's just how I pictured it with the tag still attached to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty legit.
Okay.
In case you want to return it.
In case you want to return it. Guys, everyone remember, by the way, we all took 10,000 gold each last time from the last session.
There was a picture for that haversack.
So I don't,
know.
because that's a lot of gold to carry. So I don't know if everyone wants to just dump them into the hover sack real quick.
I think that's what I decided on. Was like I put my gold in there and then.
Yeah, I'm editing my gold first. So we should all just take turns and do it real quick.
Well, you can. I keep it in my like character sheet though, so I know how much is mine.
I mean,
so like, don't take it out of your character sheet. Just like.
No, I'm gonna take it because my character is gonna be encumbered, so I need to.
Well, no, put it in the haversack, but just keep that in your gold section so you know how much you have. So that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, like keep. You don't have to take it out of the gold.
But my weight is very.
No, I know. Don't. Liam, what's your rule on like weight carrying? Because I know different DMs do it differently.
I'm flexible. I wouldn't let you just walk around with 10,000 gold coins because that's like extremely heavy. But I'm not like super strict on weight either.
I mean, I was just gonna put 9,000 back into the hover sack and keep like 300 on me.
Yeah, well, or I guess the way you could do it is just like put like in like your inventory page, like.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'm just gonna take it.
For things like gold, I'm not really strict about that either. I don't really care if it just has to be around you, you know, like you can't have it like in the bank or whatever, which you guys do have bank notes since you opened up your bank.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can just
Yeah.
go to any. But yeah, by the
So
way,
you can
guys-
write checks.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if I get hurt at like any point, like kind of severely, I'd like to go to after we're finished with whatever adventure we're on. I'd like to kind of go to like the nearest next town because I can't be healed by anything except for things that what was the word? Transforms metal or whatever word.
Smithing and stuff like that.
Yeah, anything that can like modify metal, basically.
He has a lot of hit points, but he does not regain those through rests, potions,
Fair enough. That makes
cure
sense.
wounds, anything like that. So he has to either go to an armor smith or repair himself.
Right.
He
to
can
regain
repair
those hit
himself.
points.
By the way, Deadpool, are there
He's
any
gonna
spells-
be really tanky.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. But
They
he's
did
not gonna be invincible.
Yeah. Fair.
Yes,
Deadpool,
D&D
are there
is
any
free.
spells
This is
that
actually on a
wizards can
website
learn
called
that can transform
Roll20.
metal in that sort of way?
Roll20.
Yeah.
Sweet. Would you be willing to learn them for my sake?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I can learn it too if you want me to.
Well, you're not a spellcaster though.
Well, I'll just go fuck myself.
Dude, you
You're
could
a
totally
fighter.
pick up. You could totally pick
With
up
your
armor
pipe?
smithing.
Yeah, you could learn to be proficient in armor smithing.
Well,
You're
I
a
also, well, yeah. I mean, I will. Yeah.
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 Oh,
Totally
perfect.
forgot
It's a
what I-
cantrip too, so I can learn at next level or something.
Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
It's mending.
Oh. Oh.
So it's like, can this spell repairs a
We'll
single
treat
brick?
that. We'll treat that as a not cure wounds, but fucking here. Let me look at
Minor potion or
Yeah, it'd basically be like a minor potion, like a 1d4 instead of a 1d8.
would that add my
since it's a
modifier onto
cantrip.
it then?
Yes, it would.
Okay. So would it be 1d4 or 2d4?
1d4.
Yeah, so basically this is all on a website called
Like a
Roll20.
cantrip,
It's
so-
totally free.
Yeah,
You just need to
I
find
mean,
someone who's a
You
DM,
could just spam
which is
it,
Liam.
and that would be
and then you can
stupid.
play.
So I mean, I could completely
super
just
fun. Liam
restore
did all
you.
this like arts
Yeah,
and
it would
art
just take
graphics
a
and
little bit.
everything. So,
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm-
because
I
the thing
might-
is
I might-
casting.
so you just need to find
I
someone who's
might,
good.
after a
Also,
certain
someone in the
level,
stream can give me a
make it
check
take
on the
15.
voices. Is anyone too
Well,
loud?
the thing is, it's a 1 minute cast time.
'Cause I can lower the
so I
volume
Yeah.
can heal
of
you
the
a lot for a
individual.
very long time.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
All right. First thing before we head out, Chris, what are you doing with your two-headed dog? Are you gonna take it with?
Well, remember, right before we all went to bed, I told the man that I bought it from that, I wanted to get a trainer for it, and, he said that he would send for a trainer, and I told the people to deliver it back to the manor.
Okay. Where are you guys starting out? Leaving for the adventure.
I mean, I
well,
guess
travel.
I guess Westgate, because that's where we are.
No, I mean like in Westgate, because remember you have the inn that you were staying at, but you also have the manor, which I'm gonna switch everybody over to manor.
Yes, the manor.
I haven't actually worked on this anymore because
still
I
have
was
to
working
sign
on
the
other
fucking
things.
Yeah, Jen, check it out. This is our home that we purchased.
This is a quick question I want to ask you.
This is only the first floor of 3 floors, too.
Is
Holy crap.
is
Yeah.
is the armor considered like magical item now or no?
Yes. Technically, yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. You know what? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this.
Item.
I mean, yeah, to an extent he's magical, but
It's weird how
Kinda
how
puts him-
magical it's-
kind of puts him more into an OP level if you
No,
include
just because I
him
want to
as a
know
magic
just the reason
item.
that
Yeah.
it depends on what spell I'm gonna grab next.
Mm.
Because I wanted to grab Shatter, and yeah, that shit will fuck him up.
Mm.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, cool.
Liam has spoken.
So that's gonna fuck you up, bud, because it says all creatures made of inorganic material such as stone or metal have disadvantage on saving throw.
Jesus.
And if you fail, you take 3d8.
Oh well.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Con.
Oh, I automatically succeed con.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Okay.
Kiki, what's up? Welcome
We're
back.
good.
Captain Shiki, what's up? Who else we got in here? Styles222, what's up, guys? Welcome back, everybody, and welcome. Kiki, long time no see. Long time no see.
You may shatter freely, friend.
I don't know who Ask Jerome is.
I don't know who that is.
I'm pretty sure it's a play on Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
All right. So you guys are at your estate, and you're doing whatever you're doing in the morning hours. You guys have all set up your rooms how you like them, claiming each one as your own.
Mr. 2, Kiki.
What would you guys like to be doing? Is there anything in particular your characters would be doing just for my benefit?
I'm gonna be checking out my new 2-headed dog.
I did want to go shopping.
Okay.
Not shopping, but I did want to ask someone about those scrolls.
You're still stuck at the
Oh, okay.
place. Right?
Yeah, he's at the forge place. We gotta go back to Westgate to pick him up.
Well, okay. once I'm done with that, then once we're done
Well-
modifying me.
I don't want you to just go out and ask for scrolls because
Right.
that's a little bit meta.
Right. Okay.
So we'll kind of touch on that later, if
Okay.
you don't mind.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm fine with whatever you want to, however you want to do this.
In the
the
meantime,
exotic animal procurer dropped off the 2-headed dog, but the only real suitable place that you could really find is either in the non-inhabited groundskeeper's house or the stables. Which place would you like to have this 2-headed dog?
What were the choices?
Going out today.
Yeah, but
Yes.
we decided to go to the manor just to start from. What were the choices? The stables and what else?
The stables is on the lower right-hand side, and then the groundskeeper house is on the lower left-hand side.
I'd say the stables would probably be the best.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring him over to the stables.
And this is the stables at our manor, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Random. Okay.
And I have the perfect name for my dog. Now, if I remember correctly, the dog, he's got 2 heads, and both heads are sentient, right? Like, they're both, like, it's
Yep.
like 2 brains? Okay. I name the Mike and Ike.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're looking at Mike and Ike, and he's basically in a horse slot. It has basically the whole building is wooden. There's straw on the floor. He's pacing back and forth. He looks not very content with his surroundings. There is
Are we in the house right now?
Everybody but Chris is doing whatever you want to be doing. So if you want to be in the house,
I'm
you're
with
in the
Chris
house.
then, because I want to see
All
this
right.
dog.
Yay!
So the two of you are looking at this dog. One head is kind of sniffing around at the straw, and the other one is just kind of glaring at you. It's kind of not wagging, but its tail is kind of wagging a little bit.
At this
The other
point,
one-
Corey kind of looks at the two-headed dog and kind of cocks his head sideways, and then he uses his paw to like scratch up the side of his head, making sure he doesn't actually have a second one growing out of him too. He's like very confused as to why this dog has two heads.
Yeah, nice.
I'm like standing there proudly with like my hands like on my like hips, and I'm like, "What do you think, Rin? What do you think of Mike and Ike?"
I feel like controlling this guy is going to be a really, really quality entertainment factor for us.
And almost as if it heard you and understood you, it rushes forth towards the wooden gate and slams its body wholeheartedly into it. Okay, roll my dice, please. Roll. Okay. The gate shudders against the it's a big animal. It's a very large dog, and
Is it like Great Dane size or bigger?
yeah, it's like Mastiff size, so it's pretty big.
He's big.
And you can actually see kind of the little partition wall move a little bit.
I just kind of like look over nervously at Rin.
I
I'm like,
just shake my head laughing.
Rin, it looks like we're gonna need a more suitable place for him, because this is not gonna hold him.
Mike and Ike trots back, kind of just a little
Oh my god.
like humph about it back to its straw and lays down. One head licks one of its paws, and the other is kind of rutting with its nose in the straw pile.
And can I try to like I don't know, like can I try to like tell him that he's like a good boy, like try to use my animal handling?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna do this, guys. Where's
Let's
my?
hope it's not as bad as bosses.
Oh god, okay, and I actually have a. Hold on, let's do that, and here we go.
Oh, you know you.
Hey, you guys didn't
go.
show up on this.
All right.
Well,
No,
good.
there's no perceivable like difference in its mannerisms, but you feel like you kind of connect with this animal. You know.
Now if I remember correctly, the guy said he was gonna send a trainer shortly.
Yep.
All right. I guess.
Let's go to some of the other people in this house. So Korak is at the armorers. Thamior,
Yes.
what are you doing this bright and sunny morning?
In my books, delving in, doing more research.
You have found the library. Unfortunately,
never heard of
it's
them,
not
Optic.
quite stocked with the literary tomes that you particularly would enjoy, but you've brought many of your own, no doubt, and you're just sitting up in this library on the third floor, I think it was. The sun is shining through the big windows, and maybe you have some tea or something sipping. One of the servants comes
lights
in.
coming with beautiful sunlight coming through gigantic windows, and you see dust everywhere.
She asks you if you would like some more tea.
Do you poke? Yeah.
And what if there's any other services that you would be needing this morning?
I don't know if I have any of the information in these research books, but if you could find me something about automaton or anything of the like anywhere in town when we do go visit, if you could bring me any of those books, I would love you.
She says, "Of course, my lord."
Thank you.
What's up, Dave?
Won't you sit down and have tea with me?
Thanks, Dave. Hey, doing, man?
Who's got a lot of background noise?
She agrees. I think it's Thamior.
Sorry.
That's cool.
Okay. No, it's okay. I'm just following, making sure it's actually somebody
I'm
here.
just writing a note down about what you want her to look for.
I thought it was my music. I thought there was like people talking in the background. I'm like, that's not D&D.
I have a question. How do I know which skills I'm proficient in? How do I know which ones to choose?
It should be from your classes and your background.
Alright.
And as a fuck, what are you? A rogue,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, nice.
Okay, so dexterity.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks.
Yeah, for your attributes.
You know what, Dave?
I gotta zoom in.
Real
here.
quick, everyone that's in
This is
here
really
again:
tiny.
Captain Cheeky,
I don't like
Kiki,
how
Lazy,
Foxit Reader
Liam,
unzooms me
Napster,
every time
Optic
I
Goat Boy,
select
Poke,
Pokemon. Yeah,
Dave.
man.
What's up, everybody?
Still lightweight. All of it.
What is up,
Adobe,
everybody?
it wasn't working. It kept crashing for me, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna find
Yeah,
a new
me
one.
too.
Oh, this works.
What was crashing?
Adobe Acrobat Reader, like, it wouldn't
Oh.
work for me on PDF.
I'm just opening up the file that Liam put on here on Roll20 for my fighter
Oh
class.
yeah, the SRD. I should use that more, but I keep on forgetting about
Hi,
it.
Captain Cheeky. Welcome back,
Fine enough.
Dave. Fuck you, Dave. How you doing, Captain Cheeky?
You do have your sneak attack. Remember that, and that's a 1d6. But okay, so light armor proficiency, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapier, short swords. You get proficiency with thieves' tools. You get dexterity and intelligence for your saving throws. That's what it is.
Ooh, Jen, what are you gonna pick?
Tell me when you have those, and then we'll move to your skills.
Well, that's what I'm on. I'm on my skills right now. I should have all my like dexterity and things like that. I had them saved.
Oh, okay.
Good
I
night,
have
Dave.
10
And,
strength, 18 dexterity, 13.
That's good, Captain Cheeky.
con.
And the
No,
game's
no,
going
but,
good. We're on our
your
7th session. We're gonna
proficiency,
start going out on our adventure. We got a
It
new
goes
person.
score, and then the
Something
name, and then
tonight, my
mod,
friend
and then
Jen's
there's a
joining
little box
us.
that says save.
Okay.
Because she's been
Yeah.
dying to play a D&D.
Check for
and
dex,
this will be her first
and then
her
check
first
for
campaign
intelligence.
as well, just like for
And
me. So
I just did that
lots
for
of
you.
awesome,
but
interesting
the
stuff happened. I don't know if you
it's
caught the
the same
recap.
basic thing for
So,
your skills. If
but
you
it's
move
gonna be
to your
awesome. I bought a
skills
two-headed
page,
dog.
You should be there because I'm
Here's
on
Mike
the
and
sheet
I.
with you.
Lazy,
You'll
what's up, man?
see
I
the
have 50 in the morning.
the button to roll your dice,
Yeah.
the name, then a box, and then you just hit that, and you'll see no jack of all trades, yes, and expertise. You don't need to worry about the jack of all trade or expertise yet. I think you might be able to at 4th level, jack of all trades, but
Can't believe-
you're gonna click yes, but you get to choose 4 from acrobatics, athletics,
Thank you, Captain Cheeky.
deception, insight, intimidation.
Yeah, once we get our ball rolling here,
perception,
we're gonna be heading out on our
performance,
adventure, and we're gonna bump into
persuasion,
again, and it'll be awesome.
sleight of
Super
hand,
stoked.
and stealth.
Super excited. I
And
love
you
our
get to
D&D
pick 4 of
sessions.
those.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll be
And-
done.
Oh, okay. Sweet. What kind of rogue are you gonna play? Are you gonna play an assassin, a spy, a thief, a saboteur?
I would like to be a thief.
All right.
Yay, we got a thief
Um,
again.
You might want to.
Hopefully this one's better than the last.
Yeah. You might want to trade out one of those for sleight of hand, because that's going to help you pick your locks.
Yep.
Yeah,
And-
sleight of hand's really
and-
good as a thief.
And
Yeah,
we've also,
pickpockets
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
And I what?
I was
I
gonna
love
say you
stealth.
also rule that as like
Yeah.
pickpocketing, as well as what is
It's
sleight of hand?
anything. It's anything that you need dexterity in your fingers with.
Oh,
so-
okay.
That for disarming traps as well.
Yeah.
And then what background did you choose? Yeah, criminal would probably be a good one for you.
Yeah, 'cause you get connections.
Well, I mean, you
with
can
that.
pick anyone you want.
I'm cool with being a criminal.
All right, so zoom in again because this thing. let's go through here. You get skill proficiencies in deception and stealth. I'm gonna switch you back to skills real quick. And you already have stealth, so whatever you... What did you have before? Acrobatics?
I chose athletics.
Oh, athletics.
I can totally do that.
I would
Kiki.
choose
I can totally do
acrobatics
that.
over athletics for
Yeah.
you.
Dex and strength.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your skill proficiencies. You get proficiencies with one type of gaming set and your thieves tools, which you already have. So you don't get like a double proficiency in that.
All right, should I go to my tools and put in these tools? Do you have a spot for tools?
Yeah, you can just put that in inventory.
Well, for the proficiency, yeah, there's a slot in here. For that.
Yeah.
Or your, I don't remember where it is.
I'm not sure where it is.
But,
I'm just gonna...
in background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do your thing.
Oh yeah. Tool proficiencies, thieves, gaming set, and a gaming set can be anything like cards, dice, chess.
Wait, which
whatever.
quote exactly do you mean, Kiki?
And then there's the
Say that again so I can write it.
Huh?
Under my... Say that again so I can write it. Under my...
Oh,
you wrote
I
it.
wrote it down for you.
You're awesome.
Yeah. You don't really need to choose the criminal speciality because you want it to be basically a burglar, which is fine. And
I
then
think I know exactly which one you're talking.
you have what's
think so,
called a
Kiki.
feature, and I'll put that under any other notes. And basically, you have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as your liaison to a network of other criminals. You know how to get messages to and from your contact, even over great distances. Specifically, you know the local messengers, corrupt caravan masters, and seedy slit sailors who can deliver messages for you.
So would this be under like just any other notes or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna freehand type something in for you.
This is so different than when I played. I think we played it like kind of like a. She kind of made her own version though. It was good, but.
Hey, you know, I'm always down for people making their own stuff. You know, it's awesome. And then you get to pick. What is it? 2 personality traits, an ideal, and a bond.
Oh, that one, Kiki. That's one I figured that you were mentioning.
You don't have
That's the
to
one I
do them right
figured.
now. You don't even have to.
Yeah,
do
sorry
them at all.
for
You can
everybody
figure
that's
out
in
all
here.
that
We're
stuff
just waiting
along
for
the
Jen
way.
to kind of set
But
up.
all
She's-
that
this
is in
like her first
chapter
real
4,
session
and
that
I'll
she's
let
playing,
you
so
do that.
don't mind
Wow.
her. Just getting lost.
We go along with everything else. All right.
Okay.
So, the servant lady is with you, Thamior. She's enjoying a little bit of tea with you and stuff. And about this point, a man in a carriage comes up through the gate, and he kind of comes up to the front area, right around there. And soon he's redirected back by some of your servants to the stable, and he comes in, and he's a large man. His forearms are muscular and knotted. And he's got a great big brown beard and long unkempt brown hair. He's wearing a plain spun tunic, grayed, faded from collar, lumberjack.
Lumberjack!
And he comes in and he says, to you, are you the ones who be wanting the trainer?
I look over at Drex.
Am I there?
Oh, hi. That's I want the trainer.
Are you in the stable, Samuel?
Yeah, he's in the... Oh, Thamior's in the fucking library.
Yeah, so.
But Drex and Ren are. Well, what do you have here for me?
I just point over to the cage. I'm like, Mike and Ike.
He comes over and he kind of peers over the gate, and he's just like, well, I'll do my best.
You do your best, huh? Well,
Yeah. Don't you know what this is you bought here, laddie?
no.
I mean,
Oh,
Oh dear.
that right there is a death dog.
Come again.
It's a death dog.
Could you fill me in on what that is?
You don't know what a death dog is?
it's a dog that comes death.
No.
They're beasts straight from the mouth of hell, that they are.
I get like super excited. I'm like, is he a hellhound?
No, he's a death dog. Don't you listen?
Well, you can train him, right?
At this point, I fall off the
It's
bench.
gonna take a
I'm
long
sitting on
time.
laughing so hard.
It's gonna take a long time, and he's probably gonna kill some of my men that he is.
How much do you want
But
to train him?
I'm gonna need, I'm gonna say around 15,000.
Holy shit.
15,000.
Yeah.
Say fuck that, I can train it myself.
I just
I'm
kind of.
gonna-
I just.
I'm gonna have to upgrade my insurance.
I kind of like look around nervously for like Thamur because he's always like the smooth talker, and I'm just like, is there any way we can talk about a lower price? A tad bit lower?
Well, what did you have in mind?
I mean, I'll do 10,000.
Roll diplomacy, or yeah, whatever that is.
Wait, what? What am I rolling?
Hold on, let me check.
Lumberjack.
Yeah, that is not. Alright, look. I need to grab out Pretorius.
King Mystery, what's up,
forgot to
dude?
grab him
Welcome
out.
back. Thank you, Kiki.
Oh no! We keep forgetting him.
Wait, so what am I rolling?
Yeah.
Make it all.
Persuasion.
Hold on. Yeah, persuasion, that's what it is. God
Ah, son of a
Not
bitch.
diplomacy.
I'm not fucking
I don't think you've succeeded on one persuasion check yet. Nope.
Don't think you
He's
will.
He's like, no, I don't think 10 will do.
Do you mind if I ask my comrades, because we kind of all share?
That'd be alright with me.
All right, so I just kind of I look at him and I just hold the finger. I'm like, just wait right here, and I turn and I run away and I just start yelling,
I think I'll
Thamur!
be waiting outside next to my carriage.
I just turn and book it and I just run for the house and I'm like, Thamur!
When do I start hearing him?
No, this is a huge house. You're not gonna hear him on the third floor.
Okay.
It's got
Flipping
very
around.
thick walls, hardwood, marble. You know, it's swag as fuck.
Okay, how long does it take me to find him?
Give me an intelligence roll, unskilled.
Killing me here, Smalls. Unskilled?
Hey, Tina! Yeah, unskilled. Okay, so you figure Thamur will be in the library, of course. So that's the first place you go, and he's in there, and he's still with one of the servant ladies. Let's name this... Chat, what should we name this servant lady?
Oh dear.
Oh god. That goes for Captain Cheeky, King Mystery, Kiki, Lazy,
Hey, Deadpool.
Pokedex. What should we name the servant lady?
But
Deadpool.
Thamur, you have just seen Drex burst in to the library. The sudden opening of the door kind of splashes about some papers on the desk. Yes.
Good, Mom. Yes? Is this
All
something
right.
we need
Oh,
to
they
do?
wanted to be named. We got Tina.
Tina.
Call it.
Tina, the servant. She no, it can't be Tina because I already have something super special planned for Tina.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember?
Call her Kiki. It'll be Kiki.
Kiki. All right, there we
Kiki.
go. Kiki.
Yay!
All right, Kiki is the name of it. Queen Mystery. Name it Tina. We have something special for Tina. We don't want to ruin the surprise.
So we can't name it Tina.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Kiki then is what
Yeah,
Optic says. Kiki
It's
is
Kiki. Kiki, the servant girl, is
Okay.
in there. She's a little bit startled by her, sudden intrusion.
I burst in and I'm like out of breath and I'm just like kind of hunch over breathing, and I look up and I quickly do like the Fonz thing at the Kiki girl and I'm like, hey, and then I look at Thamior and really quick and I'm like, Thamior.
Hold on. Unskilled charisma check.
No,
I'm doing
Son of a bitch.
She cringes just a little bit.
I'm getting great rolls.
Alright, darling. I'm going to go help my friend. Enjoy the tea, the books for you to read
Oh,
if you'd like.
Chris, you're only rolling one die again.
Oh, wait, can I roll
Yeah,
that
you are.
again then?
No, that's the die
No.
that you roll. Just make
No.
sure
Yeah.
it's 20.
Can't re-roll it, but yeah.
Wait, it's not letting me roll 2 die though for that.
You can change it. What you do, you have to go to the gearbox.
I know, but it wasn't letting me do it, and I thought I already selected it. I'm just gonna go real quick and change all these real quick to 2.
You can just do the top gear and it'll change
Yeah,
it.
just do the
Yeah,
top
she's
gear and
already
it that changes
be
your
above-
default.
It should be above your.
So it'll
It
change
should be
all
above your
of them.
class. Yeah.
I
You
see
didn't know
it.
that
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
I encourage you guys just to go in there and fuck around with shit,
Okay,
just to learn stuff.
I just kind of explain what's going on with Thamior. I'm like, Thamior, I mean, if you want to try to talk to the guy to lower the price, but I mean, I really want to train Mike and Ike. He's a deaf dog.
Okay. Really? Lovely. Okay. Kiki, darling, feel free to have more tea, biscuits, whatever you need. I'll be back if you're slower. I walk up with a smile on my face. And, like, I walk back with my hand, like, waving.
As you guys begin to descend the main staircase there, one of the butlers comes to you. You know this man is Eamon, and he says, "Sirs, breakfast will be served in about 10 minutes."
Am I still at the blacksmith at this point?
Yes, but we will be changing to you right now. All right. So you're at the blacksmith. He's been hammering away at you basically all night, attaching all these spikes.
All right, Tina. I know
You
I failed,
he's been
guys.
coming in from the
I
rear,
suck.
banging you
Somebody
hard.
failed.
Oh, yeah.
And he wipes the sweat off his brow and he goes, "I forgot. Was this guy Scottish? This guy was the dwarf. He was
the dwarf,
Scottish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Scottish. Yeah.
Probably. Scottish or Irish, one of the two.
Yeah, something like that.
Scottish.
Oh boy, oh. I think that ought about to do it now, don't you think?
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for all the help.
Oh, no problem. You look like a fucking coffin with spikes on it, you do.
That was sort of the idea, yeah.
I
Yay,
couldn't help
friends.
but notice that while I was banging on you there, that you seemed a bit hollow. How does such a small man move around in a suit?
I've trained many a day and many a night to be able to wield and wear this adornment. And magic
Magics.
as well.
Magic.
Involved in some way.
Alright, well, you ever need any tidying up, you come right back here and you see me.
Sounds wonderful. Very good job.
And now you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so I guess so about that again, I just want to ask, would I be able to like ask
What's up, Mr.?
someone if they're about ways that I could
That's
repair
adorable.
armor on the go,
Ogadex.
I guess? Would
Little
that
Kirby
work?
with his arms up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr.
Alright. I'm gonna let's see, I could ask the blacksmith actually.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. Yeah, so I'll ask him that.
What are you asking him?
I'm asking. Okay.
I'm trying to get him to like ask, like
Right.
in his words.
Yep. Okay. Sir, is there any way I could, what are some methods to repair on the go, by the way?
Well, I don't rightly know, I suppose. I mean, I guess if you had like a small forge or something, you might be able to perhaps put it on a wagon of some sort.
That sounds like a good way.
Have I heard that name before, King?
Do you know of anyone I might be able to hire as a blacksmith that
And
could,
real quick,
travel with
Mugaros.
me?
What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream.
Here, look, I gotta pull up my map real quick. Well, I do know of a chap who lives in Redantia. Used to be quite skilled. He was an apprentice for an actual rival of mine, but they had a going of ways, if you know what I mean. I'm sure if I had the extra coinage, I would have picked him up myself, but I'm sure he might be interested. Keep in mind, he has
Silent
not
One, what is up,
finished his
dude?
training.
Have I
formally,
heard that
of
name?
course.
I've heard it mentioned once or twice.
Is he
It seems very
skilled?
familiar. How you doing, Silent One? Welcome back. I know we hit 700
From the
followers.
wares
with
I've
the stream.
seen,
Giveaway, guys. Thank you, team.
he was quite skilled.
That's all I need to know then. What's his name, by the way, if you don't mind telling me?
That is a dumb name. I'm not gonna choose that name.
No,
Racco,
Silent One, I
Durant,
remember
what
you,
the
dude.
hell? What's
I remember you. No, King Mystery was
fucking
asking
random
about
name
Torin
generator.
and Macintosh. How you doing, Silent One?
Gilly.
Yes,
There
Pokedex
we
was
go.
the
Gilly.
700th, and then
Yeah,
Richard was our
I'll
101.
look for him. Let's see. And
You know, we got a giveaway next stream. And Bevan
hold on.
Haven,
I
what is
do
up?
not have
Welcome
a
to the
pen.
stream. Thank you for the
Last time,
follow,
let
and
me
welcome to the
get up
CXC crew, man.
real quick
Hey,
and grab a
fancy.
pen.
Welcome to our D&D stream.
you
Stepple, did you see the message?
All of them.
Take care of it. You're the smooth talker.
Oh, fine.
Alright.
He's right.
you're
You are,
really
yeah,
good
you
at-
are. You're the leader of our group. You don't even realize it.
I'm not the leader. I'm just the guy who knows magic.
Captain Deadpool.
Yeah, but you're
Alright,
like
sorry
amazing
about
at
Okay,
talking to
Kiki, I
people.
can't even right now with your texts. Thank you, I needed that laugh.
I don't know what's going on.
What?
It's okay.
I missed everything.
Okay,
So-
how do you?
It's
Oh,
okay.
they just want Thamior to talk to the trainer guy.
What are you doing, Tina? What's the
Because
stupid
he's
thing?
really good at smooth talking.
God
how do you
fucking
spell-
damn it.
Here, but it's-
Well, how do you spell
Done.
Gilly? Because there's like 5 different ways. to spell it.
Damn, I'm drinking coffee at 1 in the morning. That's great. It's a good choice.
Nice. I like that. Okay. What do you think I would need for a small forge that I could port around with me?
Well, you don't need anything like that. All you need is just a small forge, something made out of clay, fire bricks, and then of course you'll need the tools and an anvil, a cart with a reinforced chassis, not one of them dingy little carts.
Right.
That should rightly do you so, I believe.
Thank you very much for the help. You have a good day. Did I pay him already?
Yes, you paid him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Meanwhile, I don't know if you saw the chat, Liam, but I basically whispered to Thamior to try to talk to the trainer to lower the price.
Okay. So are you heading back to the manor?
Well, I was gonna ask I was gonna ask out of character to the group.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you guys think that we could port a reinforced cart with a reinforced chassis? Like, do we have enough? Cause how many horses do we have? We have one, right?
Just the one, as far as I know.
Damn. Okay. So
Charlie, horse.
Yeah, so we need to buy another horse probably then.
Well,
Mhm.
you will have all the carts that Jeremiah is providing for you.
Right.
Well,
Are they reinforced?
They're just normal cards from what I remember.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll have to... I don't know. Huh.
And you head
Alright,
back
yeah,
and we can
I'll
talk
walk back
about
to
it.
the manor. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'll walk back to the manor then.
I'm thinking about making a straw poll chat
Ooh, straw
to,
poll.
Oh, we lost someone.
for random encounters on the road.
Oh no, please. Oh
Yeah.
no, if our fates are controlled by the viewers, we'll have nothing but hell and pain.
Otto today. What is up?
I've
Welcome to the
I've
streams.
never actually
Welcome.
set up a straw.
Well, they're probably all like, doable monsters at our level, so.
Yeah. There's nothing it's not gonna be like dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Deadpool.
Well, I mean, like,
this
Dragon.
dragon.
It pulls in the chat.
Free talk, everybody, and then I'll
Okay.
do whatever.
Liam's gonna make a straw pool for everyone in the chat.
If
so-
I can figure out how to do it.
You
I
don't.
went there
You
and
won't.
it's just-
It's easy, dude.
I'm not seeing an option to actually make.
Yeah, just go to strawpoll.me, right? And then
not me.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
there.
strawpoll.me, and then you type your question, and then you enter all of it, and then make sure that you don't check allow multiple poll answers, and improve
Yeah.
spam prevention, and then hit create poll, and then post that link in the chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I please tell everyone this story? Because I'm dying over here from this article.
Sure.
Go for it.
So, there's a town in BC called Penticton, and apparently the RCMP found this guy at 2 a.m. who basically tore off his clothes and was washing himself with milk because he accidentally spared bear spray down his pants.
Oh my god.
What the?
They're like, the guy walked into the they found him at a gas station around 2 a.m. and he's like completely naked, like throwing milk and rubbing the milk into his like area with his shirt.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Wow.
This is a legit article. This is from like our news station. This is actually a thing.
Oh man.
Dying.
Holy crap.
Lovely.
Well,
Also, Kiki's gonna be gonna be the NPC wife of Chris's failed flirting.
wait, what did she say?
She texted me gonna be the NPC wife of Chris's failed flirting.
Woo! I'm awful at rules and flirting. Just about everything.
I needed that laugh. That was fun.
Audiday says, okay, they now must fight a naked man covered in bear mace. Oh my god. That's funny.
Bugbear mace.
Knowing bugbear mace. Knowing Liam, guys, it's gonna be
Oh
something
my
good.
God.
It's gonna be something real good. So
Yeah.
you guys all get ready to do that straw poll. I am wife material.
Have at it, guys. Kill us with your.
Yes. Throw something at us. We still gotta introduce Jen into the stories.
We'll do
Yeah.
that
Sure, I'm still working
after
on this
the
story.
next town we go to, or not the next town we go to, but what town? I remember if I see the name. So
While we're waiting, I'm just gonna show everybody the map. For those, because I know we got a few new people in here who may not know what's going on. But we are currently in Gargonia. That is where our manor is located. We've been hired to travel to Durlag's Tower, which is right here, and procure a staff that can control the weather. So we are just doing our morning routines, eating, getting everything ready, and we're gonna head out on our adventure.
what level we're gonna be when we get there. That's gonna be.
I know. How long did you say it was
Long
gonna take,
journey.
Liam? It's like what, like 3 months?
No, like 5 weeks, I think.
5 weeks.
Well,
Yeah.
depending on what route are we, because aren't we like going over the wood, and then going to Baldur's Gate, coming down
Yeah.
around?
We got a few stops that we can make. Baldur's Gate's got like a mystical
Lovely,
forge.
lovely trip.
We also need to pick up a sword for Thamior. I think in
Oh,
Baldur's
that'll be
Gate.
along the way, don't worry. It's along the route, so not much
Oh
trouble.
crap! I forgot. Where was I going? I think I was going to Baldur's Gate, right? Was there
Yes,
something
the
there?
Baldur's Gate there has the
Forge.
what was it? The contact that the forger gave us, and he said that he could improve your armor even more than it already has.
Oh, right. Okay.
Man, look at that devotion. Still in character with the voice. Love it.
That's how like Critical Role does it most of the time. Like most of their players will just stay in voice the whole time.
Yeah,
I can't-
I can. I can.
It's hard to like.
I can't do accents. I just stick with my own voice.
I don't do it because it gets too hard to distinguish whether you're in character or out of character. So if I
The
want to talk out of
dungeons-
character, I'll just talk
Dungeon,
normal.
the Dragon Coast to the Sword Coast. Yeah, basically, that's exactly what it is, Silent One. That is exactly what it is.
And like my voice, Korak's voice, I can't do all the time. Like I have to go really well.
Yeah, and I kind of slip in out of like a British accent to an Australian accent.
Yeah, you're,
I'll slip between accents sometimes by accident, but like,
It's okay to slip and slide, don't worry.
but I can't.
It'll get there eventually.
I'm not. The reason I could never be a voice actor is because I can't hold an accent for very long. Because I think really, really quickly, and I don't think fast enough. Like, I don't think properly enough to see. Even my sentences don't make sense. I can't even think.
Okay.
That, I think faster than my mouth can say.
Alright.
So it's just like, oh.
Shall we get back
Yep.
to the campaign?
Yeah, let's get
Silent.
back in.
From the Dragon Coast to the Sword Coast is exactly right. Alright. I'm posting the link to the straw poll
thank you.
in the chat.
Thank you,
right
King
now.
Mystery. I really appreciate that, man. Everyone check
And
out
the way
that
it works is
straw
there
poll.
are a couple of different options for each vote, and I will roll a die to actually select. That way I didn't have to enter like 50 different freaking
I
things
opened it
in
up, but
there.
I didn't get a good look at it, and I exited out of it because I wanted it to be a surprise. So I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna look at it.
Okay, so you guys are trying to talk down the trainer from his exorbitant pricing of training.
Yes, Thamior is gonna do it. Right, Thamior?
Hello. How are you?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
kind of like all in agreement, so we're silent agreeing.
Okay. So Thamior, what are you gonna say to this trainer? Trying to get him to lower his cost.
So, how much are you going to be doing the training for?
I'm not even gonna bother with the accent, but 15,000. It's very dangerous, and I know for a fact that at least one man will either die or lose an arm during the training.
Alright. Well, how about this? If I can guarantee that none of that will happen, how low will we be willing to go?
12,000.
12,000 for training a dog.
Yep.
Well, good, so let me put it in 3 different ways for you. It's a dog, and you're a trainer. That's what you do. And your regular prices from what I believe are a lot lower. Now, I know this dog is not quite particular in that sense, however, you are a professional. And a professional like you know the dangers and the occupation. However,
It's
Okay, hang on. There's a lot of
Yeah.
noise. Jen, your mic
I
is
can't
very,
hear anything.
very loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Let me mute it really quickly.
Okay, Janny.
Can you still hear me well?
Yes,
No.
go ahead. You're
Yeah,
good.
we can just hear a lot of music in the back.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, we're getting a lot of your background noise.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Your brother's over there. It's just more like, if you adjust the sensitivity, would that help? Do you think?
Yeah, that might actually. Just
Possibly.
adjusting it.
The accent.
Well, the thing is, I'm on push to talk, so
Ah. He's on
He's
push to talk.
Okay. Well, that's helping a lot already.
Yeah, you're Gucci now, as the kids say. You're Gooch.
So back to it. You're professional. I expect professional prices. 12,000 is a little steep, don't you think?
No. I mean, like, I'm the best guy around for the job. And if I'm telling you it's a little bit dangerous, it's a little bit dangerous. And I think you should take my word for it. I don't appreciate how you're condescending me like this.
Oh, no. It's not anything like that. It's just, I've never met you. I don't do this type of sort of thing, so I'd like to gather all the
It's-
information I need.
It's not like it's an ordinary dog, you know.
True.
Actually, and he's gonna go ahead and try to persuade you. Oh, holy shit! Roll
Looking for kids.
in.
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Dog training. Dog
What am I
training.
rolling?
Don't say anything.
Insight
They don't want to know.
against
Yeah,
that?
keep it quiet, guys. Don't ruin anything for us. I can see the chat.
Bloody hell.
No! No!
So close.
Hold on, I'm just replying. Okay, I think the poll is done. Well, oh man, that is really cool. All right. You're kind of leaning towards his side of the argument a little bit. Like, maybe 15,000, maybe 12,000 does sound fair now.
I just look at Thamur. I'm like, Thamur.
Well, you guys, I kind of think 15,000 is actually quite reasonable considering what he's proposed.
12, not 15.
12,000.
Yeah, well, 12.
Yeah, 12, yeah.
12 if he can guarantee that nothing will go wrong.
I can guarantee. For this type of training, quick question, do you wear any type of armor for this particular species?
Yeah, but I mean, that's you know, it's still 50-50.
Fair enough, don't worry. I understand. I can guarantee your safety whatsoever.
Gonna bite me
So
in
what do
the
you people think? I think 12,000 is quite reasonable, actually.
He will accept the 12.
I'm just quietly, just like,
Chris?
kind of like
Chris,
tapping my
you're
hands.
Chris, you're
Oh.
muted.
Hey, okay.
you're also muted.
Hey.
Twice.
Okay, wait, so what was that? I'm sorry.
12,000 is the deal if, since Samuel can guarantee the guy's safety. in the
I
training.
also guarantee it, and I'm just like, let's do this.
I have
Alright.
animal handling through the roof. We can do this, don't worry.
Well, how long is the training gonna take? That's another question.
Oh yeah, how long is the training gonna take?
It'll take anywhere from 2 weeks to a month.
Lovely, we don't have time for this, so two things. Are we going to bring him with us? If so, we can have Rin do the training and I can help with that whole thing so we don't have to worry about the 12,000. Or we can leave him here in the care of this man and then I have to stay behind.
Wait, you have to stay behind.
I said I would guarantee his safety. There's nothing I can do with me leaving for the trip. So we're taking the dog with us. And this trainer is going to go. Thank you for your services, by the way. We won't be needing them.
What?
What?
Yeah,
What?
because
Stop.
okay, so
He- It's kind of like, what? And then he hops back in his carriage and he gets the fuck out of there. Not very
First
happy
things
with the
first.
guys.
Why did you, Drax? Why did you ask for a trainer for the sole reason that we're going to be going on a trip? Yes, and that trip may be lasting up to a month or so. Yes, so I would be assuming you'll be taking any type of companion or any important item with you. Yes.
I mean, I figured that we could just leave him here and just have the trainer train him. But
Yeah.
because he's kind of a big dog.
A good big dog is always nice to have. But my main question is, if you were planning on leaving him, who's going to be taking care of him?
I figured the trainer. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I should have asked that. I just kind of like look at the ground, kicking the dirt, like kind of like.
Don't worry about it. What we're going to do is just bring him along. We'll do what we can, and we'll trim him along the way. If anything goes wrong, we'll do what we can.
All right, fine then. Bryn, you don't mind helping?
Oh god, this is gonna be horrible.
Wait, he has a cage, right? They brought him in a cage and they left it with us, right?
No, they didn't leave the cage with you. They just put him in the stable.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna be walking the entire way with
All right. First things first. Where is he?
He's out in the stables.
Let me take a good look at him.
By the way, his name is Mike and I.
Perfect.
Alright, so you go into the stables. He's kinda taking a little bit of a nap. One head is taking a nap, the other one is kinda watching, keeping guard.
Hello, Tiny
That guard
Mike and
dog
Ike. How are
duty,
you?
though.
Roll unskilled charisma.
God.
Oh, shit.
14.
The other head wakes up, and they both regard you, and then the other head
Good
lays
morning.
back down and goes back to sleep. And it doesn't move other than that.
Good night.
So, Mr. Mike and Ike, we're going to be leaving on a trip. If you want food, you're going to be joining us, yes?
I love how he's talking to it like it's a human.
I just kind of look at Thamur and I'm just like, I guess this is working. And I'm like, yeah, Mike and Ike, if you want to come, we got plenty of food for you.
It stands up on its hind legs and it kind of walks over in what you would assume to be like a friendly manner.
Perfect.
Can I double check to make sure it is friendly, or do we kind of know already?
You can double check if you want.
What do I roll?
Insight.
Insight.
Oh, that's not gonna end well.
Can I roll insight too as well?
Everybody can roll insight if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
that actually
There
went
you
better
go.
than I thought. I
Wait,
suck at
okay.
wisdom checks.
Where am I in regards to the manor right now?
Wow, I suck.
You can be walking right through the front gate if you want.
Sure,
Chris, please.
we'll do
Alright.
that.
There you go. You've just opened up the iron gates and swung it open.
Alright.
Ready to walk through.
Yeah, I suck at
And
guys. Suck at them.
Chris, you're like, oh my god, this Mike and Ike, he loves me. We're inseparable. Rin, you feel as though it's not entirely like friendly, but it's not like hostile either.
So he's more kind of like alert but curious.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. So, Mr. Mike and Ike,
Drex, just
Yeah.
calm. Just
Yeah, I
calm. Don't make any sudden movements, just in case.
Oh, okay. All right, I just stand there
Alright,
still.
Not
in
everybody
the
loves
cart,
you, okay?
please. In the cart, please, and I huck a bone in there.
Did
When
you
you-
open the gate?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
there's a gate. Okay.
Yeah.
So now,
I've walked past the gate by now. I'm like,
as soon as you open it, everybody make a reflex save.
Oh shit.
God.
oh,
Oh god.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Dex save?
Yep.
what about me?
Dex.
Okay.
Dex,
Samuel
Dex.
fails.
Whoa!
Not you, correct.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. I gotta do
You
Dex.
fail.
Dex. Hold on. Here we go.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. This almost 80-pound, two-headed monstrosity comes barreling through the gate, knocking over Rin and Thamur. Chris,
God damn
you
it,
managed to
Thamur.
sidestep out of the way, and it has just bolted out of this stable. It hasn't tried to attack you or anything.
Damn, you're a cast hold person.
Hold on.
Oh no, I clicked it by accident, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were casting it. I was like, nice.
Sammy, you dumbass. Why don't you think before you throw?
I didn't
Like,
throw
like dusting
anything.
myself off trying to get off the ground. I'm like,
It-
ugh.
It
I
has
didn't
cast
bolted
prestidigitation.
across the ground. Prestidigitation.
I was weird.
So who won that bet? And God damn it, Korak. God, I can't remember. You see this two-headed monstrosity you've never seen before is running straight for you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Let's see. I like get down and like the football like you're about to hike or
Tebow.
like throw the ball, but I'm kind of like just preparing myself for the dog to come at me.
It takes a wide berth around you and goes right out of the gate.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
At this point, Corey's been watching this whole thing, and while you don't really see any expression change, I can see in his eyes he's just laughing at this whole situation.
I
Great, first thing in the morning, a fucking dog runs me over. I cast
better get
You're
them
the idiot who threw the damn bone.
lost dog papers printed out.
I cast a
Rex.
person.
I
would assume. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Yeah, he's way out of that range.
I just look at Thamur and I just have like this like look in my eye. I'm like, my fucking dog.
Okay, as soon as it runs past me, I'm just gonna run for it. I'm just gonna chase it.
Would a nature check be able to tell me which way you went?
Quick question. Is Korak within 30 feet of me or not?
No, he's not.
Lovely.
He's not even in 120 feet.
Well, since I didn't get stumbled by the dog, can I just immediately turn around and run out like after him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know which way he went, so how would you be able to follow him?
Oh, he just ran out right after him. So.
Yeah, like I run out, and I mean, at that point, I guess that Korak can see me, right? And I'm just yelling at Korak. I'm like, help me catch my dog!
I'm following Drex.
So
Me and Corey are following on Drex's heels. Corey's sniffing out the ground to see if he can figure out where the dog went.
there is a large two-headed dog being chased around the streets of Westgate. Or not Westgate, actually, Gargonia. There's a bunch of palatial estates for all those people who don't know where Gargonia is. It's very lordly estates. So it's being chased by a suit of armor.
I hope so.
A frantic, disheveled-looking man screaming, "Come back, Mike and Ike! I love you!" A ranger and her wolf, and you travel for about 5 minutes, just full-out sprinting. At this point, I need Rin. Your wolf's name, I cannot remember what it is. Corey. And Drex to make a Constitution save.
Oh, right, because I automatically succeed.
Come on!
Yeah. You don't take any endurance. All right. So, all right, there you go, Chris. You can continue to sprint. So you're keeping up. Yeah.
I'm just like yelling.
You've actually surpassed Korak because he's a little heavier. He has a little bit of trouble moving.
How do I roll a con save for my dog?
You'll have to use the dice roller or whatever.
Which is what?
You're just out of breath. You're like, oh man.
Which is pathetic for a ranger, but I guess I'm tired today. What do I roll for my dog?
You'll just have to roll through chat or use the dice roller.
Yeah, no. But what do I roll?
Like a D20 plus its con mod.
In the meantime, while they're chasing the dog, heading back to the library to go say hi to Kiki.
I don't like the way this is going.
+1, so 20 plus 1.
Okay.
No,
plus 1?
D20 plus 1.
Yep.
Okay. I was just looking at that. I forgot the R.
Do I still have eyes on Mike and Ike?
Well, he's done too. It's been a long day.
Can I?
He loses interest when he sees you're too tired. He's just like, not my deal.
I'm like, fuck this. We're going back. I'm giving up. And I just start walking back towards the man.
All right.
I'm gonna deal with your problem as he's running off.
And you have 1 exhaustion point.
Okay.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's if you fail the next one. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Can you what, Chris?
Can I try to use like my animal handling to just like call out to him and like let him know like, hey, like come back, like I'm your friend.
No,
okay.
But you can use a charisma. You can't because you're in a chase. but you can use charisma
Okay, can I do that then?
at disadvantage because you're running.
Like, how close am I to him? Like, am I like?
We'll say you're 30 feet away. You know, you're keeping up.
I mean, is there any way, like, I mean, is he like just literally running for me? Like, can I angle myself to like get him to like turn down like an alley and like kind of close the gap or anything? Or
You're actually running through just this long, wide cobblestone road. On either side are trees and whatnot. It's very rural looking.
all right, I'm gonna roll then at a disadvantage. How do I do that?
Just roll, and it should roll 2, and
Yeah.
then you take the lower.
Yeah, no.
Okay, wait, what am I rolling for?
Charisma.
Charisma. So I roll twice and I take the lower one.
You just roll it, and it'll roll 2 dice. Yeah, there you go. So you take the lower of that roll. 5.
Shit.
So you get 5. Can I do the same as well? Can I
Yeah.
yell out? To the
Yeah.
floor?
Yeah. Same roll for you. I just need to find my death dog.
No. Shit.
Death Knight. Oh, I bet that's in the miscellaneous creatures. Yep, it is. Okay, so.
Oh, I thought it was something you made up.
Oh no, man.
Never heard of it.
Death dogs are cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I get a +1 to this roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you yell out, Chris?
Nice.
Oh, I just yell out like, Mike and Ike, we mean you no harm. Come back. I'm your friend. Come to me.
For those who are wondering, Chris got a 5, but since Korak is also, I'm giving Chris advantage, but since he has disadvantage, he just rolls normally. He rolled a 13, so he wins.
Yay.
The death dog stops, and he kind of just one head, looks back at you. The other one nips at its ear, but the other one looks back at you, and it doesn't come back to you. It just stops.
Okay. I just like kind of look at Korak. I'm like, finally he stopped. And I just like turn to him and I'm like, Mike and Ike, listen. You are amazing, and I would love for you to be my companion. I mean you no harm. I'm just like pouring everything out to this dog. I'm like, we can be the best of friends, and we can be the best combo out there. And I would love for you to travel by my side.
Because you want to be the best that there ever was?
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Roll charisma with advantage.
Oh
Because
wait,
that was
how do
beautiful.
I roll at advantage?
It's-
Oh
Same
my
thing, you
god.
just take the higher.
Just do that.
Okay, please.
Can I
that succeeds.
Yay!
Yay.
I decided to make it an easy DC, so
Yay!
that succeeds. He trots back over to you, and you get the sense that he's kind of hungry.
I'm like, all right, boy, let's go get you something to eat. And I like look at Korak, and I'm like, thank you. And I'm like, let me start heading back to the manor.
No problem, bud. You're my fighting partner.
I just like go and like try to do like a high five.
I return.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to do in Gargonia or Westgate before we leave? I kind of want to speed things up.
Yeah, we should definitely speed things up. I'm ready to go. I head back. I feed Mike and Ike, and I'm just like talking to him and hanging out with him and stuff. And I'm ready to go.
I'm good to head out.
What do you try to feed Mike and Ike?
I try a bunch of different things, but I'm assuming since he's a death dog, probably like meat would probably be a good idea. Like,
Yeah, you take him to the kitchen and you try to feed him some bratwurst and stuff like that, and he just doesn't want it. But you figure out pretty quickly that he'll only eat raw meat.
oh, okay.
Nice. That's actually really helpful because we don't have to cook anything for him.
Yeah, you just kill a deer and stuff and just feed him. So I'm like, here, eat all you can want, bud.
We probably have a large stock of food, right?
Yeah. We should.
Okay.
We might want to take some stuff with us then.
So the supplies from Jeremiah have arrived. What you have is you have your 2 carts. One is half full with supplies, and the other one is all the way full with supplies, and it's covered.
Oh shit.
Is there raw meat in there, by the way?
There are 2 horse carts. There's meat, but it's salt. It's raw meat, but it's also salted.
I'd like to look through the kitchen and just it's like how much raw meat is there in our like manor kitchen?
I'll go ahead and say like 30 pounds.
Okay.
Will he
Can I
eat
take,
the salted? Does he try the salted meat?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta try to feed it to him.
I try to feed him some salted meat, like I put a little piece of salted meat next to him.
Both heads are like, no.
Oh, okay, so okay. So
No salt allowed in this neighborhood.
Can I? Okay. Let's see. I have Drex come over. Wait, who has the haversack right now?
Wasn't that still Samuel? Wasn't he the one in charge of the haversack?
I believe so.
Where is Samuel?
He said BRB a while ago. I don't.
just
know
just some water mesh.
No.
Yeah.
Korak has it because I can't carry it.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
right.
okay.
Okay, then I take 5 pounds of raw meat and I put it in the haversack.
Yay, meat for you, boy! And I'm just like super excited about this.
Pretty much what is in here are you have a couple cages of chickens. You have a couple bags of wheat, floured wheat for making bread and whatnot. You have a couple
Oh, what? You got out there?
pounds of salt. Did you get the chickens?
Yeah.
I don't.
There
worry,
are
Kiki, I won't
10
forget.
gallons of ale
Is
and
someone adding
2
this thing?
Oh.
bottles of wine.
I didn't add it. Someone should be adding it.
Yeah.
There's just your various like pots and pans, and there's a couple tents. There are 12 torches. Let me know when I can continue. You have your stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Who's adding this?
Is anyone adding it?
Samuel, are you adding this?
What's happening?
No.
No one's adding.
We need. I think we need to.
It's okay. It's okay because I have it already.
Okay, Liam's got it.
There are 2 chests.
Thanks for that, Poke.
that are
And
empty.
yeah, I got my coffee and I got
they
my
have,
water.
Good locks on them. It's like one step above. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and extra
Extra what?
clothes.
Extra
okay.
clothes, nice.
And other things like, pitcher, fucking where
I think I zoned out for a second because I have no idea what you guys
Baskets.
are listing off right now.
blankets,
Everything that's in the cart.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
Jeremiah
Like-
gave us.
That makes
clay cups, soap, stuff like that. Just your basic, traveling equipment.
Any tents?
Yeah, 4 tents.
4 tents. Sorry, I missed that part. Okay.
I see the
4
tents
tents
now
and
just
4
silently,
bedrolls.
Like I'm like silently like yes.
They only sleep 1 person. No, I'll make them 2 person tent. And
'Cause I love camping.
does anybody remember the treasury agent that is traveling with you?
Oh, I forget the name.
Yes, I remember. I have his name.
What is it?
Let me check real quick.
I don't know because I chose not to bother listening. I was my character was
Harrick
like nope,
Midge.
nope.
And I'm taking away your inspiration.
It was Harrick Midge. Yes. Harrick Midge.
Yeah, Midge.
The
Did you
tech
guys
assessment
inspire
supervisor.
And he is standing there before you, and there are also two, like, just kind of servant people to help set up your camps and whatnot.
I could do my own tent unfolding.
Okay.
So
You know,
Yeah.
did we?
they'll
put
help
all
with
that
your
stuff somewhere,
cooking and gathering firewood and all that. What was that?
So I'm.
Could you put that-
Oh, go ahead.
Something somewhere in our documents, please.
I
right.
still didn't hear that.
Could you put all the stuff that Jeremiah gave us in like a page in our journal or something like that, please, in the journal section, so that we can.
You don't have to do it now, but if you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, so you guys are ready to set out.
Okay. And I stand up on the cart and I yell out loud, "I'm going on an adventure!" And then I jump off the cart and I start walking.
Each cart is pulled by 2 horses. And you do have your cart that you can bring away.
Yay! Welcome
With
back,
Charlie.
Optic. Tina is not rude. Do we want to bring Charlie, guys?
Oh wait, each cart's pulled by how many horses?
2. They're less like carts and more like wagons.
Okay, so we have 4 horses. Is that how I'm understanding that, or?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
No problem, Kiki.
Okay,
I
so are
gotcha.
they like really big wagons?
You're not
then?
rude.
Yeah, they'd be like homesteading wagons, basically.
I mean, I guess we could use Charlie to, like, if we need to, like, take a rest, we can jump on Charlie's
Yeah, we
cart.
should put Charlie with us, so I can get a reinforced cart when we're in if we go to Redancia.
Alright, let's
I can-
do
I
it. Let's
can get a
bring.
portable smith or forge.
Well, let's just do this. You set out of Gargonia, and you decide not to go through Westgate. You actually take a road out and along the river there, the Gargonia River,
Crossing.
crossing back over and heading up right to the Traders Road. Excuse me. It takes you the better part of the day, but finally you hit the familiar town of Redancier, and it is getting dark, of course. You decide this would be a good place to set up your camp. As you know, there is no tavern or anything since it's such a small town. So your laymen are setting up the camp. You have noticed during your travels that there have been a lot of merchants along the road traveling out from Westgate, and that while quiet, Herrick seems to be a very observant fellow. All right. Begin your role play.
Okay.
I gotta figure out how to segue into that better.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do to have people just.
It's a good
Go in.
segue. You're doing great, Liam.
You're amazing. Herrick, do you know anywhere in Redancia or nearby, possibly, where I could buy a reinforced cart or a reinforced wagon, either?
Now, why in God's name do you need a reinforced cart?
Yeah,
So
we'll
I can
give
have a portable forge.
Portable.
Why would you
forge.
need a portable forge?
So I can hire a smith to travel along with us to fix me up if I get damaged.
So you need your own personal metal nurse.
Exactly.
Don't
I
worry
just-
about it. I know about an item. I'll see if I can procure it. If not, I'll find some money from you to find it.
Oh, alright then.
I'm just like laughing the whole entire time, and like I'm just talking to Mike and Ike.
Well,
Just
I
like, you-
definitely trust the man who's the smartest of our group, so.
Anyway, this looks like a good place to camp for the night.
Sure.
I'll take first watch.
Alright. I'll take second, I guess.
I like set up a nice little spot for Mike and Ike next to like me.
I will, just to be whatever, roll on my random thingy, but this is not the one that we pulled for, guys. That'll come up in a little while.
Oh shit.
Just be patient.
By the way, how
Actually,
long...
who would like to roll?
Huh?
Who would like to roll this?
Sure, I'll do it.
All right, roll a d20.
Okay. See. Alright.
And tell me what you get, because I'm not
14.
14. Okay, and roll me a d4.
3.
A gnome is also decided to take a break for the night. He's a chatty fellow, and he's talking about how he got lost off the Trader Road, and you all are like, how do you get lost traveling on the road? It's pretty much like a road, and it's pretty straight. And you learn that he makes coffee. You've never heard what coffee is before. It's a new invention, he said. And he asks if you would like to try it.
Oh, I wish I could.
What does this coffee do?
It gives you a little perk in your step.
I raise my eyebrows at this.
Rin, you're taking first watch. Do you want to try some?
I'd rather be capable to take my first watch in case this shit's some weird, funky town stuff. You guys can go crazy though.
I kind of like look at him. I'm like, can I like kind of like, can I check to see if he's like bullshitting me? Like if it's like something funky is up.
You could roll an insight that will like, do that, or you can inspect the coffee with an investigation.
So insight or investigation, right? Okay, I'm gonna roll investigation. I'm gonna observe the cup of coffee then.
Okay, it's a fairly dark looking liquid. It comes out of this this weird contraption that heats it up, makes it bubble, and pushes the vapor through a series of tubes and drips into a tin cup. And you think it might be some sort of alcohol.
Sort of alcohol?
But as far as you're concerned, you like alcohol.
Very
I just like, I'm like, I'll try it, and I grab it and I just try a little sip.
Alright, can I get a constitution?
Save?
Yeah, save.
Look.
Oh, it's
Ooh!
not a check.
Oh!
Crit. Alright.
Hey!
Nice. Doesn't even matter. That's a crit, regardless.
Candy for you.
Credit.
On a con save.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, good news is you don't throw up. Bad news is you will not be able to sleep for the rest of the night.
Even though I took a sip?
I know
Yeah.
that happened.
That's some strong coffee there.
So
I'm
very powerful, not very well made.
and I just look at him and I'm like, can I, like to keep with us?
Oh my
Like, can I
gosh.
get some more to keep with us, please?
Yeah. He gives you a water skin, and he asks for just a donation.
I'm gonna give him, how much do I have? Wait. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him
Or one.
20 gold pieces.
Oh
Holy
god,
crap.
that's like...
He hands you another water skin.
That's like paying for premium ale, sort of, Chris.
Yeah.
That's like what 20 gold is in this world.
Well, I'm gonna give him.
Silver is more common, but just let you know.
I give him it, and I thank him graciously, and I just kind of come over to Ren, and I'm like, well, looks like I'm gonna be hanging up all night.
Oh man,
You bounce one time, Corey is going to bite your ass.
Hey, hold on 1 second, guys. Go get my vape charger.
Yay!
And at this, he kind of like gives out a little teeny howl in agreement.
I'm just kind of bouncing there, like eyes wide open.
We're not fond of the rabbit kind.
I begin meditating.
I
Are
like.
you an elf too?
Huh?
No, he can't sleep. So all he can do
Right,
is
you
just
suit
meditate.
armor now.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah, I have to meditate.
Wait, is Drex the only one that can technically sleep then?
I think so. Because
I don't know how to say her name, so I don't want to butcher it.
That's okay.
Ariete? Is that
Arite.
Arite.
Arite, okay. So,
She meditates.
Yep.
oh no,
That's
because
what I
you're an
figured.
elf too, so I think Drex
Yep.
is the only
Drex is the only one that actually sleeps.
Ah, god damn it.
Everybody else just sits there.
Enjoy your coffee.
As I'm sitting
Drex
here
and
enjoying coffee.
dogs.
Well,
So
yeah, the
Corey
dogs,
and Mike and I could also probably sleep.
but we're talking like, I guess
full
as
eyes.
close to human as you can get, sort of.
The humanoids.
Yeah, humanoids. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Because Drex, you're a human, right?
I am a human.
He's a
indeed.
child.
Okay.
He's a child.
I'm not a child.
Children need sleep.
The rest of the night goes pretty smoothly for you all.
Hey Liam, I was gonna ask you one question.
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
How long do I need for a long rest?
8
4
hours.
8 hours? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you only need to meditate for 4 hours, but you have to take a long rest for 8 hours.
Okay. All right. Then I take an 8
Yeah,
hour,
it's
like,
1:59
long rest
here.
Okay.
with my meditation,
1:50.
So the rest of the night goes pretty uneventful. It's quiet. Some other people coming back into town or stopping by the town just to trade some supplies or whatever have also set up camp kind of close nearby, but nothing of any major importance. It is now morning. You are waking up. A breakfast has already been prepared for you guys. You sit down to eat it. What do you want to do this morning?
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
go
eat
take
anything.
my turn to meditate while everybody else is waking up.
I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and then I'm gonna explain to them, since I slept all night, I'm probably gonna take a nap on the cart. Because now I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, guys, that coffee is really strong.
Alright. So you go away in the back of one of the and wisdom check.
Oh dear.
Oh god, why am I getting all of these?
Because you're all
You're the
fucked up
idiot
from
who
the
drank the
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
Wisdom check, you said? Unskilled,
Mhm.
or?
Unskilled.
Oh god, RNG gods, if you hear me, hear my prayers.
Yep.
Oh.
They did.
Yeah.
You struggle a little bit, but you're finally able to get comfortable and you doze off.
Oh.
Nap time. And I oh, just to let you know, I have all my gear with me. I didn't take anything off. I just got comfy with my gear all on me.
What armor do you have on?
Email.
Okay. By the way, I think we've discussed this before, but when you set up a camp, take a long rest or whatever, I inherently
Assume.
consider that to be that you are taking off your armor.
Okay. Well,
Even
I can't.
light armor?
Even light armor.
Because sleeping in armor sucks.
Yes, it does. Even,
But I'm
Leather.
meditating. I don't actually sleep.
well,
Technically,
for
it's
meditating.
resting.
Yeah.
I see where he's coming from. Like, I mean, you wouldn't wear like jeans and stuff like that to bed. If you were like really
I've
trying to
done
go
it
to sleep.
before.
I mean, I've done it before too, but like if you're really trying to like go to, you know.
I don't know. Sometimes I can doze off easier if I'm wearing jeans than if I'm not. It's weird.
And I'm just wearing leather armor, so it's not that bad. But alright, DM's rules.
And then by the way, Liam, do I get exhaustion?
No, I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying that you have to clarify if you're taking
Wait,
it off.
what's going on in the chat?
Alright,
Liam, I mean,
that's fine.
Mishta, what's
Let's
going
just
on?
say I did.
Right. Liam, do I get exhaustion levels still? Like, if, for example, if I
No.
frenzy rage?
No.
Oh, sweet.
No.
Liam is the boss. He is the boss.
I don't know how
man.
I'm gonna do that because that kind of does make you a little bit OP. I might have to do something with like your mental sanity at that point,
Yeah.
but
I thought that's what you said. It was
yeah.
gonna be like he has to rest for his like mental sanity.
yeah. But he's talking about in the case for his frenzied rage.
Yeah, well,
Barbarian.
and exhaustion in general, but yeah, also for example, like frenzy raging. After I end a frenzy rage, I take 1 level of exhaustion as a barbarian, but since I can't
See,
do anything
this is-
physical.
This is so new, and I haven't had like any
Yeah.
I haven't actually had the opportunity to like test any of these out. So we'll just have to play it by ear. Yeah, Korak is getting fucking invincible.
Korak is
So,
the beast.
I do like sanity mechanics though, so.
So we'll play around, you know, with how invincible he is, and like maybe I'll throw some I'll up a challenge rating or 2 and
Alright.
on some of the encounters or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so I
All
hopped
about.
into the wagon to go do my meditation, and Corey just kind of curls up, like, next to me.
Okay, Samior,
Yes.
anything that you want to do this morning?
Nothing much. Have my eggs and Becky, and then read more.
All right.
You've been getting bookwormy lately.
Korak, if you do remember, there's that Amen.
Hmm?
What's that? No, that wasn't Amen. It was
Gilly.
Gilly.
Well, Samior told me that he can just find something to do this all for me, so I'm just gonna trust him because he's super
Okay.
smart. So.
I guess that's our morning then.
So you
Yep.
set out. Is that okay with everybody?
Yep.
Setting out. All right.
Yep.
Set out over for dance here.
Specifically
Yeah.
speaking, whatever I'm researching is finding a type of item that will perform mending for me, so I don't have to continually cast it.
Paul's accent's good though.
Hold on.
I like
He's
that.
He's really good at accents.
He's
to
really
the point
good.
where it really annoys me sometimes.
He's really good.
What
I-
you talk about?
Talking about you, boy.
Yeah.
About your
I'm not
accent.
talking about
It's
anything.
amazing.
I don't go to this.
Yeah, I can't really get my Drex accent down pat. It
Yeah.
kind of varies.
Chris, I think if you because you watched Critical Role, right?
Here and there, not a lot of it, but I have
Okay,
watched.
you remember Vax?
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
you
I
should
do.
do his accent. Draw from his accent for your character. That'd be amazing.
I need to watch it more to
Yeah,
get it
yeah.
down pat. Yeah.
Yeah, I get mine from Grog, so like I just listen to Grog, and then that's how I get my accent because I'm pretty much
Right, listen here.
About halfway into the day, you hit your first rut of trouble. The one of the wagon wheels actually break, and it takes quite a while for the servants, and even with your help, if you choose to help them, to actually change it out. And it's starting to get dark. And across the sky, you can actually see what looks to be a shooting star. Anybody want to make a perception check? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Alright.
All right. Yeah.
Actually, I would like to cast mending.
Oh, you have
Alright,
mending?
sword hands.
Perception, you said, right?
Bada
Mhm.
bang!
Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you casting mending on, by the way?
Yeah,
Korak,
correct.
Cammy, Drex, Oh wait, let's back that up. Before any of this happened, let's get Jin in here real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yay.
Wow.
Join us, friend. Join us.
Join.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. You got this,
Or
Jen.
be nervous and just chill. We don't give a crap what
So
happens.
Jin, you have found yourself in let's pop up the map for her. Where? Oh man, I have so many things and handouts. Like it's crazy.
Liam, I give you so much credit for doing all of this. You're just amazing.
Eh.
It's amazing.
I love how this map turned out. I can't get over it.
Alright.
I don't know why.
Which map?
It just says map.
The map in our in our
Yeah.
journal.
Liam,
Yeah.
Oh
I-
yeah,
I-
this one. Yeah, it looks freaking brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Liam, as it breaks,
But-
I'd like to cast Mending.
All right. Oh, it's larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
God damn it.
Okay.
I thought it was
Yeah, how you
Axel,
doing,
not the
Ghost?
wheel.
No, it was the
Neo.
wheel that broke.
up,
But
Ian?
you, Ariete, is that how you pronounce it?
You can say Arite.
Arite?
Arlita.
Arite.
When did we
Alright.
get into pirate land?
Arite, you have found yourself in Redancier, and do you have a backstory for your character?
Yeah, so my backstory is my mom died in childbirth. I lived in a kingdom. I forget what it was called. I wrote it down. It was a cool name. But anyway, I lived in this kingdom. I was like pretty poor, but like me and my dad were thieves and pickpockets. And he actually got murdered by somebody who he was stealing from a really, like, he went to their estate and he was stealing from them and they killed him on the spot. So I decided to kind of go out on my own, and I'm kind of struggling, like, if I should still be stealing, but I definitely still love it. So I'm just kind of on my own now. I'm all alone.
Okay, and for whatever reasons, you have found yourself in this small hamlet. It's got like 100 people, 200 people tops. It's called Redancier. You're here, and you have seen this adventuring party, and they look to be quite wealthy by the contents of their wagon and their gear, and
Jesus.
this very lethal guy
What,
wearing a huge suit of armor that's really, really shiny.
So they look rich, and I want to steal from them.
I mean, that's up to you. The impetus is on you to create the circumstance of how you want to interact with them.
I don't know. How am I gonna come up and talk to them? Well, did their wheel break yet?
We could say this is where,
'Cause,
maybe
like,
you walked out of
offer them
town.
help with
Yeah,
their
there you
wheel.
go. That'll work. Wagon wheel is broke.
Yeah, and like I really
You
want to
see
steal
them.
from them, but like that's my
Yeah.
end to talk to them.
Yeah,
There you go.
there you go.
Oh wow, sneaky.
Well, who says I'm gonna do it or not? I don't know. You guys might be cool. Alright, so I'm gonna help them with their wheel.
All right, so you walk up and describe your character. What does she look like?
She's 4 foot something. She's short, very short. She has silver hair or white hair, very light skin, silver eyes, very petite, very small, very white.
Sounds good.
Very privileged.
Very privileged.
Oh, so many jokes. Okay.
And wearing like leather armor. It's like nothing fancy at all. It doesn't match.
All right, so you see this character walking. Actually, give me perception checks, everybody.
Okay.
More perception. Yay.
More perception that I won't fail at. Here we go.
You only got to beat a 10. There you
Where's
go,
my
Korak. You notice her?
Perception. Where is it? There it is. Here I go. Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
else is probably
Samuel-
second most perceptive in our group.
Samuel is
yeah,
just like, man, why didn't my spell work? I don't. I am flabbergasted.
Indubitably flabbergasted.
Alright, okay.
So,
As I see-
Korak,
Yeah.
Ren, Drex, you all notice this character coming up from your rear, approaching you.
I turn and like wave. I'm like, hey there.
Hello. Am I talking right now? Is this me?
Yeah,
Yep.
this is you. Yeah, go for
Yep.
it.
That's your
Okay.
cue.
Hi guys. I was just on my way and I noticed that your wheel is broken and wanted to offer you some assistance.
Well, thank you very much for the help. We'd appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I try casting mending on this bloody thing and nothing's working. What the fuck? Oh, hello.
Oh, Samuel.
What is your name?
My name is Arite.
Arte. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Lovely. And is she a high elf, wood elf, or?
I'm a wood elf.
Oh, okay.
Hey, buddy!
Yeah. Great. Lovely. Another. Okay.
Yeah, do you need to finish that sentence? As
Yes.
Corey just lets out a
another,
little low growl.
another lovely person in our, that we've met.
That's exactly what you were trying to say. Good.
Yes, of course. Now, you said you could help us with the wheel. I've flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted.
Alright, so I don't know what to say from here. I don't know how to get myself involved in this party.
Just I don't know. Just chat with us. Just try to offer
Whatever you
help.
want.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay. So I'm trying to help you with your wheel. I'm really not doing a good job. I'm probably not helping you guys very much. But I start to ask you, oh, where are you all traveling to anyway?
We're heading up to Durlog's Tower.
Ah, Dog's Tower. I haven't heard of it.
You actually have.
I have heard of it. I've heard of
Yeah.
it. I know that place very well.
What you have heard of Durlog's Tower is that a cultist group has actually set up inside of Durlog's Tower, and they have been recruiting far and wide for what they call the Commoning.
Oh my
They're
god.
happening?
What is this? The happening?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
what?
The commoning. The happening.
Part 2.
Happening part 2. The commoning.
Oh,
Alright, the
man.
commoning.
Yeah,
So
Commoning.
so she knows this information. We obviously don't know this information, right?
Yep.
So she says like, oh, I know that place. I'm just like,
Oh,
yeah.
are you guys part of their group? And
Well-
like I kind of back away a little bit just in case. I don't know if you guys are the cultists with them.
Just
If
like,
you're going to join.
Group?
yeah. What group are you talking about?
There's another group.
Oh, you
The
don't
cult of Evermoan.
know. That's not their name. Get out of here.
Oh my god, the Commoning Evermoan. Oh.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, today's just getting more for me.
So you guys aren't moaners?
I just like
I
look.
love the way this conversation is going.
I just
Oh.
kind of I put my hand over my eyes. I kind of just shake my head and I scoff and I go back into the trailer and sit there and I'm just drawing away and I'm like, "Fuck you guys, I'm done."
Maybe
Alright,
it's bad.
so whoever continues to talk to me while I'm fixing this wheel, I tell them about the cult. Oh, so you guys are going there and you don't know. It was taken over by the cult of Evermoan. I've run into a few recruiters on my travels.
They're always naked for some reason, and they like to pour like lantern oil all over their bodies.
Can I ask a question? Do they actually moan as they're doing this?
Whoa.
Like ghosts?
Now the question is, are they moaning in pleasure? Or are they moaning and oh fuck, this oil's hot?
They also like to speak a lot about fiery repentance and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we're getting into like Da Vinci Code-esque kind of shit now.
So I'm pretty much sitting there telling them all about these cultists.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
That might explain why the staff is going to be hard to retrieve.
Sounds like we're gonna have to go through these cultists.
I don't want to know where the staff is being retrieved from, though. I feel like I might have to put it through some decontamination spells.
See, that is why we're heading there. We are trying to procure a certain staff from Dorlag's tower.
Yes.
Tell me more of the staff.
Well, for starters, it controls the weather.
And our employer has promised a pretty penny to procure the staff.
Indeed. And that's basically
Well,
the long and short of it.
This is kind of
We're on an
forward.
adventure. And I don't even know why I agreed to go with these guys.
It seems as though your group needs somebody with a little bit of cunning and sleight of hand.
And another female would be nice. There's too much testosterone floating around here.
We need some more diversity, yeah.
Well, I've been
calm your
traveling on my
loins,
own.
Karok. You don't even have any right now.
Hey, be nice to Korak. He's...
Wait, what'd you say?
He's gone through a lot. Let's just leave him out of it.
Come
I
on.
said, calm your loins. It's not like you have any right now.
Damn you, or you're not gonna have any either
Right,
soon.
diversity. I like a diverse group.
Hey,
Not all men all the time.
deep down, he's still just the big hulking Goliath that he was before.
Can I get somebody to roll a 1d8? Just a straight 1d8?
I'll do it.
Done.
Too late.
I was first. I was first.
I did it,
And you got the crappiest roll.
Yeah. Well,
Tina.
no.
Ah.
One could be like really good for us.
Real quick, everyone that is in here, Booty,
love
what's
we're
up?
all in a
Kiki,
row,
Lazy,
except for Thamir, it's like
Liam,
1, 2,
Silent
4,
One,
3.
Deadpool, Panda, Neo, Ghost,
Yep.
and Tina. What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. Jen has now joined the
Roll to
party.
go with.
Oh,
Roll a 1d4 and determine which number you're gonna use.
should we ask the
The
chat?
chat.
There we go.
Yeah. Which role should I pick? Korak, Thamior, Rin, or Drex?
Everyone's gonna. Actually, that's a good question because we don't know what you're rolling for.
Yeah. And
Swag?
Swag. Kiki's
Well, I
a
don't know if
swag.
we're going for highest number or lowest number and what that's gonna end up in.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, please pick one of those people. So it's either Korak, Thamior, Rin, or Drex. Silent One says Drex. Everyone.
Continue with your characters. Continue with your stuff.
So,
while this goes on.
RTA is it?
Arite.
Arate, sorry. So what kind of skills do you possess? We got 2 for Drake, by the way. What's up, Captain?
I've made a living of acquiring things, and that's all I will say.
Oh, you're the fun kind of elf. I'm already liking you.
There's another one.
All right. I guess it's Drex.
Oh, Samuel, stop being such a bore.
During your actually, everybody roll perception.
Yay, my first roll!
Yay! Jen, do you know how to do it?
13.
alright, give me a second. My browser's fucking up. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
So perception,
How
you
do I do
said?
that?
Okay, so Jen, so the I don't know how, do you have like 2 monitors or 1 monitor?
I could throw open 2 windows.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
yeah, so if you click the little newspaper icon and then find your character, go to your character sheet and then go to skills.
Oh, and then just hit roll.
Yeah, there's a
Yep,
little
the
dice
dice.
icon next
Dice
to
to the
it.
left of perception. Yeah.
Yes, if you just
Perception.
click it,
Got
yeah.
it.
All right.
Here comes Jen's first roll. Let's see how she does.
Not
So
good.
everybody but Jen.
Aw, bummer. Hey, can I help you guys? I suck.
That sounds like an
Everybody
awesome,
but Arate. Here's
awesome
a
skill,
large.
Captain.
Here's a very loud. I don't know why she wouldn't hear this, but you know, rolls are rolls. You hear large gusts of wind. You hear large clamping sounds like bear traps. You hear very large roars off in the distance. What could that be?
A bear.
You're looking around. A moment or two passes, and then from the north, you see coming quite quickly in your direction a giant mass. It's fluttering around. It's in the air. It's coming closer. You kind of can make out what it is, but you're still uncertain. It looks like a big ball, but then suddenly it looks like it cracks down the middle and then reforms. And as it gets closer and closer and closer until it's only, a couple 100 yards out, you realize it's a very large black dragon and a very large silver or white dragon, or no, silver would be right. Silver dragon fighting.
Oh shit.
Dragons.
They're still coming closer. Your servants are running. The horses are bucking, but one cart goes just busts out down the road, tips over, spilling all of its contents.
A motherfucking dragon.
One of the horses falls, the other falters, and it's stuck in place. The cart with the broken wheel is being drug along.
Lovely. I cut all the horses loose and I grab the reins, if possible.
I tried to just move everything else that hasn't toppled over yet out of the way. I'm trying to just lead the other cart out of the way.
I help Chris.
I don't even see what's going on. I'm just like.
Oh, now you do. Now
I yelled to
yeah, you do now.
I'm still fixing the wheel.
I just yelled at everybody, get out of the way!
Okay, so I need a reflex check.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Dexterity for everybody?
For Thamior, to see if he can cut the horses loose on the cart with the wheel.
Well,
I need a reflex save from Arete. And then what are you doing during this, Drex?
I'm just me and Korak are trying to move the other cart that hasn't the other cart out of the way and just trying to yell it to everybody and warn them.
Okay, well that's kind of being drug off.
Yeah. Let's move the one that tipped over and all the stuff.
Okay, yeah, we're just trying to move it and pick up the stuff and put it back in.
We'll just have Drex do the check with advantage to kind of tip it back over.
What am I rolling?
A strength check.
Strength check.
Oh, easy.
Can I do reflex?
Yes.
Dex save.
Dex
Okay.
save.
Yeah.
And then Rin, what are you doing?
Oh, there you go, crit.
What up?
Nice.
First crit for Jen.
And then
Rin.
I was saying, but everyone started talking. I'm trying to help move this because one of the carts tipped over, right?
Yeah, that's what Korak and I are doing.
Which one? Yeah, what's in there?
That was the full cart.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go help them try to get stuff out of it.
Alrighty. Okay, so Thamior, you succeed in cutting one of the horses loose, which it just bolts. It just flat out bolts away. The other one, it can't fully pull the cart, so it's just still rearing, trying to get loose.
You did right, guys. I told her.
Chris, you and Korak are able to set right the cart.
She says thanks, guys.
You notice that one of the horses that has broken its leg.
Ah,
oh god.
The cart itself seems to be in good condition. And Arete, you notice that the horses have begun to lunge, drag the cart, and from your crouched position, you stand up and you do a super sweet backflip and land on your feet.
Cool.
And instinctually, you pull out some of your daggers.
So I'm standing there with my daggers, like ready to go.
Yeah. You're like, what's going on?
That in the sky, you see that, yes?
Well, now they're extremely close. You can actually feel the gusts of wind from their wings. They actually come crashing down in between both of your parties because
Thank you guys. Thank
the
you
two
for that.
parts are separated by a great distance.
Can't breathe. Hate sneeze.
Oh, fuck.
Guys, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
The black dragon's head comes round. In fact, right in front of Korak, Rin, and Drex, and he kind of just looks at you for a while, but then the silver dragon's head comes and gnashes right onto its neck, and you hear a very sickening crack.
Oh, I was confusing silver with white. Well.
I'm
The,
going to cast magic.
the
missile
head-
on the black one.
The head goes... the head goes limp. You throw a magic missile at it.
No, no, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Well, its head went limp, so it looks like he killed it.
God.
The silver dragon kind of sets back on its legs, shakes his wings about. You can notice he's got some pretty deep gashes. The side of his face is dripping what looks to be like mercurious blood.
Artorias, do you have a moment?
Oh shit, I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, Artorians.
Master Silver Dragon, Silver Dragon, what is your name?
I am Thundiel.
What was that?
It's iPhone. The dragon's name is iPhone.
Yeah, iPhone.
iPhone. Alright.
He's outclassed.
How do you spell that?
Thuumdiel.
Oh. M-D-I-A-L.
I'm glad you guys are liking the D&D.
And then...
If you guys have any D&D music, throw it my way,
Oh.
guys.
Oh.
Wait, so the one dragon's dead right now, and the other one's just like.
Yeah,
black one's dead.
the black one's dead. Thamur
Thank
killed
God
it.
the black one's dead.
Yeah, Thamur killed
The
it.
dragon lives matter.
Dragon.
Oh my god.
I'm very upset by the death of the dragon right now, so I'm
Well,
just kind of like,
you know-
I don't feel like doing anything right now.
You know black dragons are evil, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
a ranger. I don't care if it's evil. It's still a creature that died.
Thamur, since you struck the killing blow on this dragon, you get 27,500 XP.
Yes!
Holy
Yes!
Is there anything I can steal off this dragon? Teeth,
I could curse
scales,
you.
whatever.
We'll get to that in a second.
So how much? 27,500 what?
Yeah, no.
That is funny.
I killed that motherfucker.
You're just like so proud of yourself.
I chuck a rock at Thamur.
I will give you 10 XP.
Nice.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
It's like, I helped.
Yeah, you had. I will give you 12 for how much damage you did. There we go.
Yay!
Still
Oh.
disappointed.
Okay.
No deal.
Thuumdiel has just told you his name is Thuumdiel. He's kind of pawing at the side of his face with his talons, trying to wipe the mercurious blood out of his brow. So it quits getting
Master
into his eye.
Thumdiel, we have a cleric with us if you require any type of healing.
No, I think I shall be quite alright.
Thank you.
Understood.
I am sorry for the intrusion.
Oh, no intrusion at all.
Oh. This bastard here has been terrorizing the Stormhorns for quite an age.
Ah.
I come from the Stormhorns.
He kind of looks at you. He actually bends his head so it's like right next to your face. And he just kind of gives you a quizzitive glance. And then he turns back around.
I do apologize for our friend. He did die, and as we attempted to resurrect his soul, it went into that instead of his body.
That is curious.
Yes. So far we've been making do, but I doubt he can go back to his family like this. But either way, we're on a little bit of a travel ourselves. Do you reside around this area?
No. I myself come from the land of the high ice.
Wait, just to clarify, is he speaking Draconian or is he speaking Common?
Common.
I mean,
Okay.
I didn't even know dragons can talk, but okay.
Oh yeah, they're
can talk.
very
They're smart.
intelligent.
I need to remember smog. Smog.
That's except
Metallic dragons are good. Colored, like solid colored dragons, bad.
yeah.
Got it.
Like, this guy's metallic because he's silver, but black is.
I did not know that
black.
actually. I was.
Yeah, it.
Metal good,
You know, you
color
don't
bad.
need any more sugar.
There you go.
Oh, dum-dums.
Yeah. So
Captain's just like, no more sugar.
what now? Will you be off on your way? We've got a little business ourselves. Our staff has run off. Our carts are in a mess. Our horses all over the place. So we've got a little bit of work to do, honestly.
Thumdiel, his form kind of shakes a little bit, and he assumes the form of a silver-haired elfin-looking man,
Oh.
only about 8 foot tall.
So he's a fucking giant.
Hi.
That was me.
I just slowly move my head up, like following like the path of his body to his head. I'm like, hi.
Oh, God.
Twice as tall as RHA, pretty much.
I like
Yeah,
bow
he
down.
just voiced me.
I
Why
like
would I bow? I'm already like half his height.
I give like a courteous like bow to him.
I'm gonna bow to him.
I
but
bow.
I just
he's my
nod. I just nod. I'm like, sup, dude.
Yeah, I bow as well.
Keep in mind, I'm a wood elf that originated without people. I literally lived around animals pretty much my entire life. So I have like no courtesy.
He walks over to you, Drex, and he's like, "May I borrow your sword?"
Why certainly. And I like unsheath it and I like hold it out to him.
He grabs it, and you can actually kind of see like his muscle arm, the arms in his muscle just kind of spasm quickly.
Well, hello there.
And then he looks to you and he looks at the sword again. And then he walks over to the dragon and he begins chopping it up.
Like
Kinda.
chopping it up as in like taking the part of the meat or just randomly just freaking chopping at it?
He's chopping off at like joints, and like he chops off the head and all of this. And when he's done, he begins stuffing them into a sack. But he leaves the head and he says, "I will leave the head for you."
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
You know, even chopping up that dragon, he still kind of looks sexy.
He throws. Do you want to try to seduce him? Come on,
No,
man.
Oh
I'm
my
not, I'm not the flirting kind. I admire bodies that I find nice.
Yeah.
At this point, Corey's just like so done with me. He just turned around. He's like, I'm not involved in this.
He lifts up his sword arm and he hurls the sword back at you, Drex. And the speed, you don't even know what he's doing, and it's already done. But he's flung the sword at you, and it plants itself right in between your feet,
Well,
sticking into the ground.
so do you work out?
I'm just admiring his swordplay, and I just like pick up the sword and put it back, and I'm just like, thanks.
Well, I must be off.
So soon?
Yes, the life of a dragon is a busy one.
Ah. Well, carry on. I wish you luck in your endeavors, whatever you do.
I to you.
I just kind of mentioned to him like, if you ever need any
He
assistance.
kind of gives you a little look over, like, yeah, girl, what's up?
I just kind of tell him if you ever need
I
any
just
assistance.
kind of wink and walk away. way. Sorry, Chris.
No, that's okay. I just kind of mentioned him. Like, if you ever find yourself in need of assistance, we reside in Gargonia.
And if you ever find yourself in the need of a great dragon, all you must do is light the pyre at the Serpent Hills.
Like the
Oh,
fire.
that's where I'm going next.
Hills.
Different kills. Alright.
I hear Jen taking note.
Dude, I'm a note taker. I can't help it. I don't have a good memory.
I hear Jen taking notes.
So is that the pyre at Serpent Hills?
Yep.
Is
And
on the
with
map?
that, he shapeshifts back into
My
a
day
dragon.
was good. Or
He
goes
looks
to
back
day.
over at Chris,
My day was
or
good.
not Chris, Drex, and he says, "Beware the eye," and then he flies off back to the north.
Isn't that Hobbit fool?
I mean, there's a place on the map called the Twin Towers, so.
Yeah, hey man.
What did he mean by the eye? Wait!
So,
Wait!
quick question.
Dragons are mysterious folk.
How are we supposed to take this head, considering that it's several thousand pounds living on its own?
We
Broken
could
parts.
just harvest the teeth, you know.
Just
and the
harvest
eyes.
anything
The
for it.
teeth, the scales, the horns, the eyes.
Yeah,
What
let's,
else?
let's try to just harvest as much of it as we can.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Poison
should
sack.
probably
Yeah.
take as much as we can. We could probably sell it or even try to craft some armor.
Do you still have your dog?
You
crate?
notice? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say.
You should feed the meat to the dog.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I like look over at Mike and Ike. I'm like, Mike and Ike, you want some dragon meat?
Alright,
He's already chewing on it.
alright.
I motioned my head at Corey. I just kind of like motioned, like I looked at him and I looked at the dragon.
Pink
I'm kinda,
Prince, what's up,
like-
Pink Prince?
I don't know how to explain it. I like shook my head towards the dragon
I
head, as
missed
in
it.
like a hey, go for it.
And yeah,
And
it's
he
a
kind of
huge
just goes
head.
up to it, sniffs it, he takes a bite. He's kind of like, and walks away.
And
Much.
He took a bite. You say?
He took a small bite and then he's like, ew, and spit it back out.
Okay. He will take 1 acid damage.
Ooh.
That's why you said ew.
because it hurt him.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like saying how Mike and Ike's a good boy eating his meat. I'm like, good boy, Mike and Ike. You eat that dragon meat.
You and your
Oddly enough, it's not phasing Mike and Ike.
Right. Why don't you tell him to stop eating the meat after we've harvested things, and then he can eat the meat?
Good point.
Okay, Mike and Ike, I just cut off like a slice and I just like bring it over away from the dragon so he stops like gnawing on it.
He does not care.
Ren, help me on this one. Let's try to coax him away.
Okay.
Animal handling, right?
Let's
Yeah,
do this.
just Chris, and then he'll roll with advantage.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. That's not
Alright,
gonna
advantage,
roll.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't see advantage. Alright,
Yeah,
nice.
advantage, nice.
I'm like, come on, Mike and Ike. Come away from there. Come eat some meat over here.
That one head, the right head.
That's Ike.
You notice, Ike. Okay.
Ike
so
is the right
Ike-
head.
Mike is the right head, Mike's the left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ike looks over at you, and he seems, you're kind of getting that he's the less hostile one. And eventually, he kind of like nudges Mike. And they both turn around with their one body and trot over to you and take the meat in their paws and start ripping at it together.
I tell him that they're both good boys, and I thank Ike for being a good boy and doing the right.
You want to like pat one of them on the head?
I'm gonna pat Ike on that because he's a good boy.
Oh, okay. So you reach down to pat Ike on the head, and Mike instantly snaps his head around, and he snaps at you, but he doesn't bite you. And you recoil your hand. And you're like, ugh! And Ike headbutts him.
Headbutts Mike. Ike headbutts Mike.
Oh my god. Yep. That's what happens. Nice.
And I tell Ike that he's being a good boy, and I tell Mike, I'm just like, no, you don't snap. No.
He snarls at you.
And I'm just like, yeah, not afraid. Good boy, Ike. Ike, no.
All right, what do you guys want to do with this head?
Rin, could you help us harvest the teeth? And
Sure, why not?
else we're
Pink Prince, how's the
harvesting.
new World of Warcraft? And
Love
yeah,
them.
this is just where we were before.
Okay.
We're,
I feel like
we're
I
on the
probably
road
shouldn't,
right now.
Do the smaller parts because I would suck at it.
I know.
break
My
everything.
two-headed dog's
It's all good. I'll
awesome.
deal with the tiny pieces.
I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna train him.
Yeah, I'll help with the horn. I can do the horns.
I since Mike and Ike is busy,
Should I do this?
I'm gonna
I'll
try to
help
help
Ren.
too.
Artorias is gonna help as well.
Yeah, we're gonna cut up this dragon.
Let's see. Survival. I think survival would be the best
Yeah.
roll.
Sounds
So
like-
everybody roll a survival.
Yeah, it's good. That's good, Pink Prince.
I-
I'm glad to hear it.
skilled in survival.
Wait, survival? That's what we're rolling?
Crit.
There we go.
Nice.
I didn't even have
Ooh,
to crit.
Korak.
Oh,
Shit.
And Drex crit
Oh.
failed. I have counterbalanced his crit fail.
Yeah. Thanks,
All
thanks,
right.
Korak.
Although it
I
depends
high-five
on what part
Korak.
you're working on.
I don't know. I just said I would offer to help, but I wasn't told what I was gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just high five Korak on the side.
Yeah. I high five.
That crit saved
What?
me.
Yeah. Chris, what part do you want to do? Do you want
Give me
to do
1
the...
second.
Whatever's the easiest.
Oh, okay.
Because I have no skills. Like I'm proficient in animal handling and intimidation. That's it. Oh, and
I feel like the teeth would probably be
oh no,
easy.
survival. I am proficient in that, but I just fucking
Yeah.
suck.
Crit failed.
Yeah,
I
you
just-
might want to do the teeth. I feel
All right,
like
then the
would be a
teeth.
good
Then
idea.
yeah, the teeth. Yes, this is
Okay,
D&D
so
online.
you guys have.
And, that sucks.
It's taking you the better part of the second half of the day, so it's dark. by
I
the time you
will
guys get
Mishta.
done.
He's actually in the chat.
The servants have come back.
he's in
Herrick
the, he's
has
in the
come
Twitch
back.
chat if you want to message him.
One of the servants has actually managed to find one of the horses that have run off. The servants decide to dispatch of the horse with the broken leg.
Wait, without
and
even trying
you
to
have.
fix it?
Well, I mean, it's basically the Middle Ages.
Okay.
So, what was I saying? Goddamn
Oh,
it, Chris.
right. We gotta edit our. Is there anything that we've put in our haversack besides our money?
I believe so.
Yeah, because it doesn't say anything that we have in our
Yeah, well, you have to
haversack,
play with
guys.
friends. You have to like find someone who's going to be
We
the
might wanna
DM. You know, you gotta
start
have people
the
who are
things
going to
that
be
we have in
players and
here.
everything like that. Like Liam he's in the chat right now. He is our
Yeah, that
awesome,
might be a
awesome
good idea.
DM. I got
Oh, you know what? We
Panda,
don't have a token
Deadpool,
for
Devil,
Heretic.
and my friend Jen.
No, we do not.
How do I make it?
No, he's in this Twitch chat mission.
You just go to
This
Google
Twitch chat, so
and look for
whisper to him.
image.
And I'll just
Steal it.
mention him to check his Twitch
For a
chat.
5-minute break while she
Oh,
does
I uploaded an
Sure.
image.
that. 'Cause I
We can
really
take-
need to go to the bathroom.
We can take a 5-minute break, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta pee real bad.
Alright.
Also, Devil, you should check your Twitch chat. Mishta was asking if you were gonna playing Danganronpa.
Yeah, I will. I might play it tonight because I'm pretty. Yeah, I'll probably play it tonight. So.
And Pink
finish
Prince,
it
you
tonight.
totally have friends. Don't say you don't have. Come on. All right, I gotta go. Yes, real bad.
Where am I putting this image? I already have one.
I'll be right back. Enjoy some dancing Kirby's, cause they like dancing.
I'm gonna stay on, so if you want to chat with me, go ahead.
I already have I have an image ready. What do I do?
Upload it onto your profile.
Go to your.
Hold
yeah,
on.
your-
Oh, I
yeah.
did that. It's on my character sheet.
Oh,
Okay, so what you want to do is just drag it onto the page now.
Oh, that's it. That's easy.
Just click and drag.
Yeah, and then there's a couple other things, but it's pretty simple after that.
Hey, Deadpool, do you remember what we have in our haversack? Besides our money?
I'm pretty sure we only threw our money in there. That plus the blue leather gloves and the figurine.
Alright, well, I guess that's in our group funds, but we should probably put it in the haversack as well, just so we know it's in there. Because I know I put the 5 pounds of meat that I had saved for Mike and Ike, so I'll add that in there.
Okay.
Raw meat. Alright. Let's see. Blue. Oh, yeah. Are they just normal blue leather gloves?
I don't know. Possibly.
I should probably set like a record for peeing as quick as I can.
Power.
And what did I miss in the
There's
chat?
a fox
Oh, I should
track.
probably take this off. Real quick.
Yep.
Alright.
Welcome back, everybody.
There you
Oh,
go.
stop, Pink Prince. I'm sure you have friends, and you can always chat with us and hang out with us. I'm super awkward and dorky, but you know, you definitely have friends. Come on. Dancing Kirby's are always the best, and the music works for the Dancing Kirby's. They enjoy the D&D music, guys. They're just like all about that D&D.
Let me go over here and
I know.
set up
Rip Kirby. Rip Kirby's 2016. Thanks, Tina.
Oh, you know,
I'm
it would be a
back.
cool idea to add to me. I don't know if this is
I don't
possible,
know
but
that
like,
I'm back yet, though.
sort of
I'm
like,
taking a break. There's no more
I guess
cough.
like a sort of gun or some type, where like I like I have like rocks or some sort of maybe like like easy to make you know like bullets inside of me, and then one of my hands I could just shoot them out of. That'd be fucking awesome. Just fucking. I want to do a ranged attack right now. Oh, I want to do that.
Pink, you gotta have
Just like
some
have a Gatling
friends.
gun in the middle of your chest.
And
so
besides,
open
like,
up the claw,
We're all
it's
super
like,
friendly
hi,
here. We're
welcome,
super,
I have a
super.
gun.
Yeah, fuck that cup. Fuck it.
Oh
It's
my
empty.
God.
It doesn't have what I want. That's what I do with all my cups. I just throw them on my bed. I'll go get them later. But see, you have friends, right, Mishta? Everyone has friends. You know, I consider all these guys on here my friends. I mean,
Oh,
Jen
yeah,
I know in
we
real
were
life.
talking about,
Friends for like
in
years.
combat possibly enlarging me and then putting Chris or maybe an enemy inside of me.
What did they
What would we do if Chris was inside of me? Like, what
talking about
exactly
me.
would we do from there?
They're talking
No,
about
if
me.
someone was going to be put inside of you, I would shrink you instead.
Yeah, what's up, Pink?
Well, I mean, but for someone like let's say we wanted Chris to go like
What's up,
inside
Pink
of
Prince?
my armor. Wouldn't you have to enlarge me?
Before,
so you
before I
could
go
get
back
inside?
into their
No, you guys are the same build.
I
Right,
just felt
but
like
I'm
I'm saying hello to everybody and
really
talk
hard to
because I'm
pull
trying to
apart
keep
because
quiet
we're
so I don't have to
all
keep interrupting
together
the
like a
chatter.
magnet. So
Well, I mean, if you have no holes.
I'd say it
then-
would work.
Drinking this water is probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
just have to
real
like
quick.
pull you apart somehow.
okay.
Why do I feel like this is gonna end up?
Yeah, well,
Can you
we'll
make your
try to
own
figure
race
out
in
what to do.
D&D?
But yeah, we could like just put an enemy inside
You
me.
technically
and just
can.
shrink
I
me
mean,
so that
see, the
they
thing
just
with
get
D&D
big,
is, like,
big,
I'm
big
super
enough.
new to it. This is my first campaign. This is the 7th session of my first campaign.
Yeah, we were kind of like discussing. what we
Depending
could
on the
do with, like,
DM, it's always depending on the DM.
and
Right,
the
exactly.
armor body.
Deadpool just answered me.
There's nothing
It
inside
depends
my
on the
armor.
DM. Like, Liam is doing this cool thing with the suit armor kind of thing. Like, technically, the rules apply that
We
something
were
can be
gonna like
bound,
make
like a
me
soul
an
can be
Iron
bound to
Maiden
armor.
basically, and like put spikes inside of me as well, so that if we put someone in
Okay,
me,
I'm gonna jump back in, but yeah, it always depends on the DM.
That'd be
So I
fun.
mean, Liam, that would be up to him. But actually, if any of you guys have any cool ideas,
Sure.
tweet
Mhm.
Liam
Iron
or
Maiden.
whisper him on
Yep.
Iron
Twitch.
Maiden armor.
If you have any cool
Yeah,
ideas for the campaign, and he'll try to incorporate it or
Oh,
run it by you.
man.
Oh, that's
He's
so
totally open to like
Yeah.
ideas and stuff.
We just have to get
There's
a guy
something
playing
so
drums.
satisfying about peeing, and I just love peeing. And then chugging water immediately after I'm done peeing.
Yeah.
Great combination. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so hydrated.
Yo, I'm like hydrated as fuck.
Speaking of which, I forgot, but I need to go get a new bottle of water. So sorry about this. I'll be right back.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it.
How authentic
Wrong
is
with you.
Liam running?
Faerun to this. It's completely up to him.
Oh yeah, Liam, you have a question?
Actually, I do. Because, like, I've been playing on Faerun for, like, fucking 14 years. Like, I'm gonna mishmash a lot of the
There's actually a
history,
bird
but I
race
do
pink.
plan on including
That's what Owl was. He was a
historical
bird,
figures
a bird
to
man.
Faerun. You'll actually get a taste of that in a little. If you know your lore.
Well, shit.
Liam knows his lore really well. And all of us, I mean, not me, really. I'm pretty newbie.
I know nothing about lore, so don't worry, I'm there with you.
Devil's our lore guy. Just yell lore at him and he'll start talking about random If anyone's ever watched me play Diablo 3, I'm just like, lore!
Guys, I think I'm gonna upgrade my Roll20, by the way.
For the lighting?
For like everything. For the API shit and all that.
How much is it?
It's like $100 a year or something like that.
Too bad. That's about the same price as Spotify.
That's also
Yeah,
Amazon
it's
Prime.
actually
That's pretty cool. You know, nothing
it's
James
not that bad. Here, let me check to see what it actually is.
I'm poor, so that's a lot of money for me.
I was thinking I could just go with the Plus account. but
yeah, there's a
kinda
bird
want
race
Pro
on
account.
this.
Yeah, it's 99
on this,
a
which is our
year,
friend
or
is on,
49
but I have
a year.
heard of that race, Pathfinder, because
wait,
I actually
I'm looking
own
at the right thing.
Pathfinder.
Never mind, I can grab my.
I don't know why I bought it. I bought Pathfinder. I have like a digital copy of like character sheet. I'm just
I
like,
know.
what the fuck do I do
No,
with
it's
this?
not. Wait, what?
Yeah, because the one on my character sheet is a
DnD over
different
100.
picture of armor.
Oh wow, this one's cooler.
Alright.
Well, you seem like you know your shit. Yeah, you just have to
It doesn't
approve it
matter.
to whoever
Okay.
DM that you're playing.
We
with.
all ready?
Everyone
Yep.
is like different. So
All
we're gonna
right.
go back into this session, guys. Here
Takes
we
you
go.
a while. You
Go back.
you have harvested. Who's harvesting the horns?
I am as well.
I'm not good at harvesting anything, so
So, roll a D100.
Okay. Let's see. I got a crit, by the way, but
Just so everybody knows, you'll be rolling a D100. Okay. Roll a 1D4,
okay.
and that's how many of the horns you will get.
That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on.
A D34.
Okay.
You managed to actually salvage.
I'm like really liking this.
one
Maybe we'll
horn.
do Pathfinder sometime.
That's good.
Maybe.
enough.
I mean, this campaign's gonna take a while. I was told, so I'm totally okay with it. Wait, do I roll now, or is this just Bill Devil?
He's
I
done.
was-
What,
So yeah, I'm done.
Drex? What are you harvesting?
I'm gonna be working on the little teeth like a little dentist.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll your 100.
Okay, 1d100.
And then roll a D12.
By the way, did my crit affect anything? Or are we getting to that?
Boom.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
We already got it. Oh wow, you got 11 teeth.
Nice.
Oh, that's okay, Pink Prince. No, that's a really cool idea. You would just have to run
And
it. You
who's
can mention to Liam, like I said. Here's
I'll like skin it.
Here's
I'll take off
Liam's
its skin
Twitter,
and
real quick,
skin.
guys. This is for everybody.
Okay,
If you guys have
go ahead and roll
ideas
a
for this
D100.
D&D campaign,
So just type
This-
in roll 1d100.
This is just like for luck.
this is his Twitter. So if you guys have any cool ideas, message him on there, or
Or
his
No.
Twitch name is Liamnerson. So if you guys want to
Flash
whisper
on
him,
iPad?
whisper him ideas that you have. If you have cool little ideas. Pink Prince, if you want to see if you could add some kind of cool thing like that, ask him. Like, Liam is totally cool. Like, totally cool. So, you can go drink milk. Wait, Captain, why can't you drink milk? Are you lactose intolerant?
Cool.
Yeah, get one, or you can just message him on here. No, you can message him. He's really cool. Liam's awesome, guys.
okay, now
Awesome.
roll me another D100. 19. You got
that
19
sucks, Captain.
scales.
But
I'm gonna put all this in the
with
Haver's
the
bag, 'cause
helmet.
I'm assuming that's where we're gonna.
I feel
throw
like
it.
that's definitely something out of Undertale. Dog with like a big suit of armor. The milk gods hate me.
Okay, who's next?
Curse you, milk gods! Little wee bit. Yeah, that sucks, Captain. But
Or who wants to go next?
I
is
mean,
what I'm asking.
there's pills
Rin?
you can take for it. Isn't there
Yeah,
lactate pills you can
the only
take?
one left because Sammy was not harvesting.
You can tolerate it.
Oh, he's
slightly.
not. Oh, he rolled his survival.
You should look.
Okay.
You should look about Undertale stuff.
I
Type
thought
in
that was for
Undertale
something
Dog
else.
Night, and it'll
No,
pop
that
up.
was for
It's really,
harvesting.
really.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
cool.
no, no,
Ren.
no. I didn't know.
Roll your D100, please.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what are you harvesting by the way? Ren?
The eyes, I'm assuming, so it's the only thing
Yeah.
left, really.
Or scales.
Yeah, you could do more scales. If you do scales, I'll just go for eyes again.
Alright.
Ooh, yogurt! Stop, guys! You're making me super hungry now. Oh, but I want
And
food.
what are you harvesting?
The
I mean,
eyes.
like the
Yeah, the
eyes. Okay, roll a 1d4.
How many eyes does it have?
It only has 2, but you can do odds and evens.
Oh right. Yeah.
You got 1 eye.
Better than none.
Yep. There you go. Wait, let's see. Okay,
Someone
so we
write all
got.
these down, please.
Yep, I'm doing that. We have 11 teeth, right? And then
Here.
19 scales and
Hold on.
1 eye.
Do we have any horns?
Yep, we got 1 horn as well. There we go. It is in the haversack.
How do I whisper? How do I whisper?
/W
Slash.
space
Yeah.
your name space message.
Yeah. And then if you want to whisper Liam, just do /W space GM. Space.
Liam, that picture that I just sent you is the one for Mike and Ike, by the way.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Owl picture for old Mike and Ike.
Oh, look at him. He's a little cutie.
I know.
Alrighty. So, you now have 1 wagon, 2 horses,
Okay.
and you are on your way. It takes you another hour, no, another 2 hours.
You can get
to
pets in here.
reach
You can get pets,
the next
get
town
birds.
along the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
which
picture for
is
Mike and Ike. My character token, Mike and Ike.
Tazir.
You can definitely do that, Pink Prince. Get cats, dogs, birds,
And
owls.
Tazir
Mike and Ike.
as